server, not to waste their time. But I'll go to the places like the biker bars or the really like low quality places that brawls are common. So that when a brawl does happen, first off, I'm getting to practice versus groups of possibly random opponents. B, I'm helping solve a problem. C, it's self-defense and I can't get in trouble.
I know exactly where you could do that. In my hometown, there is a group of human supremacists, Nazis, who violently oppose anyone who's not really human, including censor.
Oh.
I actually don't know what species you are, but you would very much be not accepted in their places.
Yeah.
And they are a gang,
I mean, if I
and
wanted to do that, I could
they
also
do
just
own
go
tons of bars. I guess, yeah. I guess every...
Please don't get yourself
I'd
killed.
just go back to high school if I wanted to do that.
Mood, actually, mood.
Yeah, kids are horrible,
I got into
by the way.
fights in high school.
Hi.
Yeah.
Very cruel.
Some of my...
And they wish it.
I don't know. I never graduated high school.
Oh, me neither. They kicked me out.
It was
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
I got.
See you guys.
I kind of got kicked out. I didn't show up.
I'm an
enough.
anime protagonist. My name is
Not totally by choice, but also like I had
also
work.
moonlight as an anime protagonist.
I'm a disaster lesbian. I'm a disaster lesbian. I'm a disaster.
Disaster lesbians. God, we
I'm a
love
bitchy
disaster
sister.
lesbians.
I'm a bitchy
Yo,
overprotective.
dude, I love
older
being
sister.
gay.
Whoa.
Also, can I just say I'm actually really mad at myself. My only like straight up gay character, I did not play him at all during June. I need
Whoa.
That is
Yo,
a
that's a black
travesty. You need to fix this.
Yeah, that is.
Go back
you
in
need to play
time.
2 gay characters next year.
Hilariously though, this is both sad and funny at the same time. Dark humor, pardon me for a moment. My longest running romantic relationship is Shinichi and X for 2 years.
Wow, imagine
Whoa.
having a relationship. Actually, no, technically speaking.
Right? Like it's my longest running romantic relationship wasn't even the real one.
I guess the longest
I've
one
never
was
had a relationship
probably
IRL.
Natalie over on Warp, and I think that only lasted like 2 or 3 months, maybe 4, before the RP ended.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, at that point, happily ever after, sort of like maybe they
case,
could
like, I could
continue on for indefinite amount of time, but
say, hilariously, I think the first VR romance that I actually like opened up to the idea was
mine was
actually
Hybris and Esso,
No.
and he broke up with her eventually after proposing to her.
Mercury and Anna, actually.
Oh yeah. Oh god, they were so cute.
They are so cute.
I don't know if they're still together. Are they still together?
Merc and Anna?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole Prowler family's coming back for season 4, so yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, we already sat everyone down for the
Imagine
DM.
having
Like,
a VR
yo, we doing this?
relationship.
Oh.
Because like,
Yeah, you're
after
right.
It's been like so long of it being closed. I was like, hey,
The
guys,
title is off.
If it was the whole thing. Like, I wanted to make sure who was still on the board. That way, I knew what to plan for. Because like, if someone was like, "Hey, yeah, I know," because let's be honest, if Prowler was done with the character, the guy just would have died of old age. That one's easy. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm heading in. I mean,
Stargate.
I'll give him a minute.
Ian. Oh yeah, we should probably just not get you right.
So what the hell is this place? Sakoto just looking at her, just like, so wait, where are you going? Ontario
It's some
Souls
underground bunker that
evil lair? What does
Imperial
that
owns.
mean?
Yeah, pretty much. It's their like underground evil lair for their friends or whatever. I don't know. It has a nice training facility and he has his own shuttle. The rich fuck. I didn't know he was so rich.
Oh, he knows how to fly, yes. Although he crashed my first mission. Yeah,
Did he?
yes.
I was gonna say maybe I'll
Bad
ask him
pilot,
to
but
teach
also
me
a
to
lot of
fly,
demons.
But I think I'll find someone else.
Maybe.
Um,
Tiberius is very good at this, I hear.
Tiberius is good at flying. Okay, I trust Tiberius.
I think so.
Why?
I don't know. I think he might have flown that one time, but I don't recall very well.
I know they have their own spaceship or something.
Yes. if not, Belsan, if you see her.
Who? Belle?
Yes, Belsin.
I don't think I've met. Maybe I just forget names.
Like me, but shorter, blonde, and has a big ship. Also wears a lot of armor.
I'll keep an eye out then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recognize, but I'll keep an eye out. I
Hi.
wanted to be a pilot before everything happened, so maybe who knows? Maybe I'll start flying shuttles. That'd be cool.
Let's go check this place out.
Be a nice way to make some money out of it. Yeah, I'm going in.
Was there no audio in the world? Oh, it's just quiet. Okay.
Sure. I have a throne.
Anyone else here?
I think I just saw people walk in. Yeah. Sakoto just walked in.
Like a kid here?
I was beginning to get worried that you were stuck. Or ended up
I
somewhere
had
weird.
to process myself a little. Like I had to. I don't know.
Eh?
I don't like being in underground bunkers too much,
Oh,
so I had to like prep myself.
Well,
Bad
I
history.
walked through and then I turned around and you weren't there, so I was a little scared that maybe you I don't know,
Sorry
got
about that.
sent somewhere completely different.
Does that happen? Is that a thing?
I hear it does. Teleportation magics are dangerous, but I don't know how these things work.
Ethereal's apparently an expert on like Magitech, so hopefully it's fine.
Well, I
mean,
don't know if
trust him
this is
enough to
magic.
repair
It doesn't
me.
look very magic to me.
I,
Usually that
it's glowing and
requires a
it's purple.
spellcaster.
I just assumed. Okay.
I am glowing purple sometimes. I am not magic.
Oh, true. It's something else. Anyways. Yeah, sorry for keeping you waiting.
No, it's okay. It's nothing. At least his
One of those
layer
types.
is...
Kind of thing.
Yes.
Not like
Oh, I went down
People
to
but fancy.
Industrial
It's
proper
just
for the
she
first
has
time.
certain
Oh.
rules
With like
she
an
has to
actual
fulfill,
guide that showed me
and
around.
A lot of people
Nice.
didn't,
People
like,
there are kinda cool.
support it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So she didn't want to
she's-
give them the time of day.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Royalty.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you were much closer than you were a second ago.
She's
Cool.
not
I can-
royalty.
I can go back if you prefer.
No, you're fine.
politics
I
in
just
this
like straight up. I looked at you, looked away, looked back, and you like
Kinda.
jumped like 20 feet.
I walked. I'm sorry.
I've never met anybody like
Swear, part
considered
cat.
up there, though. that-
I don't think
That's
so.
me. I'm Cat.
Don't think. Oh. Oh, I see. I get it.
And
Yes.
I'm.
They are-
Yeah, I'm having.
Cat.
Do you have any
Catherine,
siblings?
huh?
If your mom
Oh.
was that old,
Oh.
she
Um,
had like 30 kids.
I don't.
No, I
Not
don't
that
think
I'm
they're
These
my
two are giving
parents
me an
at least.
existential crisis. Can I ask, like, how? I'm sorry if it's rude. How
Might
old are
have
you
a
guys?
strange sibling, Kiki.
23?
I
23.
might even have
I'm
half siblings
21,
from
why?
my dad,
Which one?
but
What
I never met
day is
him.
it?
True.
My birthday's
wow.
close.
And dad is a loose term. I just had a
I'm 20.
person
Why?
who
What?
helped
Like,
create me. I don't really consider him a dad.
I'm 29, and I'm
Damn.
starting to realize
You
that I
really
think
don't
I'm like
like
one of the
me.
older agents. I don't know how to feel about that.
You are
I
very
really like
youthful.
somebody you've never met.
I mean, yeah, like I'll
You are
But
very
my mom
active. You
just
do not
beat
look
me
your
away
age.
From him.
Mhm.
Well,
So
I'll be
just
honest. I'm
assuming
still
he
kind of
wasn't a very good
babyface,
person.
which I'm not really sure how to feel about.
Ah, you look good for your age.
You're not Charles.
Curious though about meeting him.
Thanks.
No.
Careful, he's around
If
here
my
somewhere.
mom says he's not a good
Is he? Oh, shit.
person.
Yeah. Him and Andrew, I would be surprised if they're in the sim already.
I'm gonna catch his geriatricism.
Gotcha.
My mom's not really somebody I question.
Yeah, no, I'm a half and half, so like I literally don't know if I'm gonna live to be like 80 or like my life expectancy is somewhere between 80 to immortality, and I'm just kind of just
Wait, what? You're immortal.
yeah, maybe, I don't know. I'm a late bloomer, that much I know.
What species are you? Is that polite to ask?
No, it's
I don't
fine.
know.
Like, that's more of like hey, like you're just asking blanket-based information. That's fine.
Because like, I don't know. I mean, Am I
Mom
immortal?
was human. Mom is human. Why am I using past tense for mom?
Hey,
Mom's
You haven't
human,
had any like
and
weird dreams
Dad
since the other night,
never
have you?
met the guy, but blood work said red oni.
I've had a couple dreams of that
Um,
night.
So, I'll be honest.
These are
I
like
didn't.
immortal.
And
I
ideas.
didn't even know for sure what I was until like a little bit after.
In a cassette I got.
Because no one else had anything
yeah?
to actually even compare to.
Do the horns?
Have you
not,
decided what you're
like,
going
It
to
shows
do?
our entire. Oh, I'm definitely going to like
Tiefling's also a thing.
pitch it to a studio, and we can maybe get a TV show.
So, like I just had horns growing out of my
I
head.
think I'm okay with not being on
People
TV.
just said I was, possessed by the devil, and didn't really like that too much.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, Sakoto. We are ghost hunters.
Yeah.
Phantom.
Yeah.
Phantom
So
I get that. We
farers.
had some
I wouldn't really call myself much of a hunter,
With,
or like
the human
and then-
supremacists. and-
medium?
Yeah,
I guess.
and it's
At
really
best.
hard for me. So like back home was not
Details.
taught. It really wasn't.
Details.
And
We
then
hunt
after
ghosts.
talking to some people,
And thanks to you and Andrew,
me being half, of
we
me
can
is
help them.
apparently, at least
Hmm.
old laws
imagine the
Fine.
fame and money we can make.
really bad. I think the word is
I think I'm okay with
That's
not
weird.
being famous.
Apparently we're
Lots
like,
of
Does
pressure.
it come with like health issues or something?
True, but that comes with the
Also,
territory. Think of yourself on billboards, TV screens, people looking up to you, wanting to be like you.
Honestly, no offense, that sounds stupid. You
Well,
are
no,
you. It's not. You're not
yeah,
the fault of
it's like
how you were
I'm-
born.
I mean, inspiring people
Inspiring
doesn't sound
all these
so
little
no control over that.
children
I get
but
it.
to be like you.
It's more so like I'd kind
I-
of like to know what people
Still not really looking to be famous.
opinion of that is before I walk into
You are quite humble. That's a good thing.
No, it's just always really weird when
Is it,
people
like,
walk up
obvious
to you
or,
and
like,
already know who you are. It's
whatever
happened to
about
me a
hunting?
couple of times
Is it
now,
like,
and
can someone tell
people are like,
that,
"Oh,
like,
I've heard so much about you," and I am
people
just
can't
confused because I
usually
don't know
tell
who they
that
are.
Oni are very telling.
You've had that happen to you?
to be
A couple
fair.
of times now. It's really awkward.
Honestly,
and
my skin color
creepy.
should look like my shirt.
Oh.
At least for reds.
I am not famous, to be
Then
clear.
again, that's if.
I was gonna say, are you
anyone
like a
wants
secret
to
pop
show
star?
themselves, like, I'll
Should I
be
get your
Pop star?
autograph?
No.
um,
No.
I think I'm really.
Just-
really took after mom a lot.
I happen to know some
There's a
people that
couple
people
things that I was
consider
giving a heads up
important,
about.
and
I
I'm
have met
on good
and never
terms with
read
them, so
before.
sometimes
It's
my name
actually
gets around.
Really informative.
Ah, you're famous by
Oni
proxy.
can
I see.
be, well, they're spirits.
Still.
But you can be
That's
famous.
already more
They're
creepy than I am populous.
Scary, typically. At least some of the more traditional ones are.
There's always the mysterious one in the group. That's not in the limelight.
They are known
Think of the
for
paycheck.
being not so much.
If we make it
how do I
big.
word this? Other cultures, if you try to compare
money is
Oni
just
to
money.
other cultures, people would say that they're a demon.
Money is everything.
And Oni is more so
I don't think it's quite everything.
they
You buy whatever you
they
want. Clothes,
serve in a
cars, houses.
as
Though being able to
Less like
support
an evil
oneself
entity and
is
more
not
so
so
like-
bad.
They're like the prison.
Is it easier to buy good ingredients for food?
It's the kind of like it's
Like
weird.
all the food you can get.
serves as a specific role.
Oh, speaking of,
We
I ordered Asian
No,
food.
no, that's kind of
we
weird.
There's some noodles
would-
up there if you want.
that we would serve the god
Maybe.
of
I had some food just a bit ago.
hell.
I'm not very hungry,
As
but I
you know, we
actually
would
sort of followed them here.
torture,
They were talking about the
you know, corrupt
Antiriasan's evil lair, and I kept
actually
seeing
make
people
them
mentioning
pay-
it.
pay for the crimes they've done and
It-
the pain that they've inflicted. They get it back. Like
Maybe it's a little evil.
He
I don't
pushed
know.
me down a suitcase in the hallway and
Oh,
I
this
ran
place?
into a wall.
Yeah, there's
my
definitely.
friend,
Yeah.
I'm kinda
Few
happy
people who
that
are
I was
probably being
born in the
tortured.
Yeah,
Oh,
last time I
seriously?
was here. Yeah, he pushed
You're
me on a
saying, yeah,
suitcase
but,
and I went down the hall.
always get what you want.
Oh, well,
Um,
that doesn't seem.
And then I
fuck-
crashed.
chick-
No,
No,
oh,
it was really fun.
But,
Oh, I was going to say that did
Halls are
not seem
built for shenanigans.
so,
From
so evil.
downstairs to up here. They just started doing
It
their
was
own
fun.
thing. Apparently cannibalism.
You should see
is
the
common.
training area.
or
They have like
cannibalism,
moving
but,
platforms and stuff.
eating
It's really cool.
Humans is
Oh.
actually one of the big
really
things.
cool.
Maybe.
Can't say I have that craving.
Is that
There's like
hearsay?
different
That's
types
can
of
build, like, your
arenas,
environment.
Sounds like how
spaces.
An arena?
shitheads will
from
say
the-
Yeah.
how, like, dogs
No,
are
that
And
was-
while
that was
people are
changed.
fighting,
That one
the
actually-
person
that
at the
one actually has
controls
grounds,
can make
like,
the arena
just-
change while you're sparring.
Humans just taste amazing to them.
Hmm.
Like just like how cows.
Seems like a
taste
good way to
balls.
keep people on their toes.
Huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's just well. To be fair,
But back to your question.
kind of
um,
makes sense if the only thing.
Yeah, a couple dreams here or there,
Sounds
just
weird.
recollections,
So
nothing
maybe
out of
there's
the
an-
ordinary.
maybe-
How
Okay.
about you?
There's a joke
I
there that I'm not
don't
gonna make.
dream.
Um,
I
What do you-
get worried,
what-
you know.
what you- huh? What
Maybe
do you-
one of
what do
us
you-
could get
huh?
haunted. You know, if
I'm
Elijah someone
not
is not happy, you know, maybe they
Uh,
decide to take vengeance on the rest of us.
regardless.
Right, right.
Hopefully,
I believe
Anderson
Andrew would be the first
can
target,
keep
right?
his
Right.
promises. Appease
So
them
what I've
and let
noticed
them move on,
is,
hopefully.
I am.
We should ask him if he actually got a chance to turn it in.
He mentioned something
back,
about
that's
that
for sure.
producer. I don't really get it, but he seems to know what he's doing, and
That a few times through my time here.
putting a spirit like that down.
I'm in good shape.
Well, not even
and I
putting them down, but
train like literally every day.
getting them to
Are you
stay
here to-
calm enough
I heard
to
something about you
not
training
murder
or
us.
Yeah, here to do some
I
sparring. No, figured
wasn't
I'd
expecting
probably
that.
come straight in.
Good. Makes
Me
sense.
neither.
I'll probably be at the
Vengeful
sparring.
spirits
Hopefully
like
he
that
can
are
just-
usually a lot
Look forward to
I've
it.
been practicing.
more
But I don't know if Yuna's coming.
violent, as you saw.
But I think
You
knocking their
guys-
door, they were kind of.
You guys gotten really
No,
close.
he had the bodies to prove he was violent, that's for sure.
They kind of joined at the same time.
Thanks to you guys, though.
Yeah,
Worked out.
It makes sense.
Hopefully.
It's very strange.
That,
Not sure
and
what to
they
make of it,
Seemed
but
kind of like withdrawn. I wanted.
I don't know.
I wanted. They felt like they'd be.
Either way, things worked out in the end,
One
so
thing-
hopefully he
so,
can
like,
hold
there's a whole
up
bunch of stuff
his end
that
of the
I would've
bargain and
inherited.
help them to actually fully move on.
Lightning actually might be on the
Should be
other
good
side.
for the area at least.
Um,
This hauntings.
Your lightning. I don't think I've seen that.
Hmm.
Have I?
Anyone we should tell about it? I mean,
uh,
besides this producer.
I've
In
seen her
Zafira?
hand.
I
Some of the
don't know of
attacks he's
anyone.
done.
Yeah.
Most people don't seem to care.
I've seen it. I just don't think you remember.
Spirits, they don't.
Okay.
It's all ghost movies
I-
and
or maybe I'm
stereotypes.
confusing that with Ashura.
every time I
thought
mention
Ashura
to
did
people that I
something.
work with spirits,
No,
they
um,
ask if I can see
I-
dead people or something.
Pretty sure I knocked you out.
Which
Yes. I
Classic.
remember.
kind of can, but that's.
I try to.
It's not
those-
that simple.
Whenever I get knocked out, those.
No, I imagine that's really fuzzy. Yeah, don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Must get annoying after a while, huh?
But out of
Yeah,
anything,
can.
also
People,
shape-shifting is apparently a thing.
Comparing
that
my
could-
practice
I
to
would have
religions,
been
asking
able to
if
just-
I
That's
pray to
pretty
a
cool.
specific god or
I
something.
feel like I'd be
it's-
able just to like wave my hand and
silly.
I'd just be like full human.
Some of
apparently
us
that's a thing.
pray
They
to
just have
specific
just a full on-human form.
kami
Is that a magic thing or like a
when we
bio
feel the need to, but
It's just something that
most
I
of the
don't know, it's just
time
something I can do.
it's just do whatever spirits are in the area.
That'd be so cool.
And then
All about,
Yeah, those could be awkward questions.
last
Whom do
one
you worship,
was,
Sakoto?
and this is the one
Yes, yes.
I'm kind of grumpy about.
I should be taller. You should be taller.
That was a fun night, though. Scary,
How tall are you? Are you
but fun.
more than 5 foot?
I wasn't expecting it to go quite like that, but things worked out in the end.
You said you want to hit the
Tall
sun?
guys
You
are,
certainly
I guess,
were
yeah,
able
I
to
guess
keep
in
your head
combat,
better
that
than
might
I
be
was.
good. I don't know,
Tall
kinda-
guys are great.
Haven't dealt with a
You think
spirit
so?
like that before. Yeah. Realizing what sort of spirit they were, I kind of lost my
If I
head a
do
bit,
like it.
which I'm sorry about, by the way. I know I
I like twinks.
had to
If anything, I lean
Try
more
to
towards girls.
calm down a
Okay.
bit.
Like short guys. If anything, maybe.
I thought you were pretty calm. Well, you were jumpy, but
Mm,
all of us kind of were.
You're so
I
easy
don't
to
know.
flush.
I was just worried that it was going to
I'm
come
not-
up on us and, stab one of us.
I don't.
It's fine. I'm
I
fine.
really-
Believe it or not, not a fan of
I just don't really
getting
talk
stabbed
very
or
open
dying.
about That stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
Talk.
I'm glad none of that happened.
I'm not looking for it at all right now. Fuck
Truth
that.
be told,
Yeah, but,
aside from the
We're just
fact
talking about who we are and what our preferences are.
Yes,
That's
I
entirely.
managed to get out of it
Hmm.
without any issues.
In one piece. I don't think we got any scratches.
That's a good show, rolling. You guys want to hit the
Sounding
sun?
fine.
See who has my number?
I have your number. Did you need someone to call you?
No, I mean like, have you ever been to like a sandwich place or like a deli where you take like a ticket and there's a number on it and they call you?
Oh god, I
Look at that.
remember this one sandwich place back.
What? Oh, you want a sandwich?
Forget it. I'm gonna head over to.
Can we just like steal
Ready?
food from Imperial and make our own sandwich? Is that a thing?
The kitchen's right there.
Never change
Oh,
Sakoto.
also, he
Make it a
he
sandwich.
he
I
um
want
he
a sandwich.
DoorDashed.
What did I say?
You're perfect the way you are.
I
It's on the counter.
don't understand. He was talking about sandwiches and ordering and having numbers.
Right here?
I'm very confused.
They're on the counter over there.
Oh, okay.
Listen, you're gonna have to
DoorDash into
tell
your
her
own
which
private
Boxes, which
Fucking rich people.
I should probably change first, shouldn't
Probably. Yeah. I mean,
Imagine getting
There
DoorDash
is,
your own
like-
private.
I suppose
Here
just
is,
let me
like,
know
a
if you decide to do
bar
something with
thing,
cassette.
like-
A power plant tycoon?
I'll check in with Andrew, see what this producer he knows of is. Maybe I can turn it into him.
Underground owns some corporations.
Maybe.
he was going
Give him
for,
both?
Councilman for industrial for a while.
Hmm.
Just LF had more.
Pitch the idea of our ghost hunter squad. Making a TV show out of it. We need a good
He had the
camera.
business, he had the business, but he just didn't have like a big thing.
One that can
apparently.
catch
So,
spirits.
Yeah,
And
Charles
Eh?
was going on about how
Oh.
like he wished that Imperial took over instead of LF because at least
very
because LF is
I mean, he didn't really like campaign either.
Well, I've heard of cameras being used in my practice before, though I don't know much about them. I could try to ask around.
Oh, yeah, do that. The cassette Daniel gave me didn't really pick him up. So we looked schizo, like a bunch of schizophrenics
Hmm.
jumping at shadows on the
I
recording.
forget where the training room is.
Me too.
Oh,
I've only been
That's
here
the
a
med
couple
bay.
times.
I know
Oh.
that.
it's his own med.
We'll check each door till we find it.
Oh. I think it has something to do with the materials or something. I'm not really sure. In many of these situations, it often comes down to the right materials or the right sigils, markings. Is this the right one?
Maybe?
Hmm. Oh, well, it's
This is
certainly a
it.
big room. Hmm.
The wooden dummies?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the next room. I don't know what's in there.
Oh.
Check. Oh, it's the shooting range.
Oh.
And this is the sim?
Oh.
Yeah.
Lots of blue.
Wait, the console.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Very cool.
There's a bunch of different ones. That's one of them,
I,
though.
I forget, did Ontario say you can get squished?
Maybe we
I
shouldn't
don't
find
remember.
out.
Or is there
if
like
I
a
remember
buffer?
correctly, I think there's a buffer. Yes, there is a buffer.
Alright. Any of you want to try it?
Because I remember you talking about squishing me, and then Imperial
I'd like
said
to
that
not
can't
get
happen.
crushed to death tonight.
Hmm.
Apparently, there's one that looks like Super Smash Bros. Hold on.
Oh, really?
I think it's yeah.
Oh.
This is the
Oh,
one
I
that
see
Sen
it.
came up with.
Hey, it's mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's back and forth.
Super Smash Bros. Aegis.
Yeah, here. Let me show you. Let me show you the thought process. Right, come here.
Hello.
I don't think I've met you two, though. You agents?
Yep. I'm Kat.
Name's Luthen Castabir. Oh, what's your name?
Catherine. Just call me Kat, though. Easier.
Cat. Gotcha.
Mm.
Good to meet you, Cat.
Yours is your Luthen?
Luthen Castabir. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I'm a senior agent
Are
here.
you a wizard?
I am not a wizard. I am a fingersmith.
Of what?
What is...
Sorry, but what?
A fingersmith. By trade,
Can you make fingers?
plenty of other things besides. No, it's a term for a borrower.
You're a thief.
Like oh.
I am not a thief. I am a
money launderer?
fingersmith. Not that one either.
Mm. Well,
I am Sakoto Shinsei. It is good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I am also not a wizard. Or, what it's worth.
What do you do?
I am not a fingersmith either. I am a scion. I am usually out in the field with the others.
I wonder if they had it in any new arenas.
I don't think so. It doesn't seem like
Can
it.
make my fingers cold.
A scion.
I've been called Gummy for the time being.
What's the steps one?
Oh,
I don't think
good to meet you, Gami-san.
it's just like a corner.
Gummy. An apt name.
So is Castavir.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh. Okay.
Then, oh, is this all just like?
Are you made out of candy?
No.
Like a gummy worm?
Why do you have that?
Have what?
Did you guys just randomly grab ones and then just like, yeah, that's
What does it do for you?
oh, the tail.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a really nice tail.
Thank you, thank you. I wash it every day and brush it when I can. I am a demi-human snow leopard.
This is the one. Okay.
What does it do?
Right. So in each of like,
It helps me keep my balance.
and then like over here, this is like a room that like, you can do. So it's the whole thing of like, you could actually have like.
I do feel a little more balanced.
On top and at the
How'd you do that?
same time. We actually spent like
the new person just.
You
They're like
sprouted
a-
ears even.
Sort of like stretch themselves out.
That's kind
They're
of
like a slime.
Oh.
That's not what I was trying to do.
Oh.
Huh?
Well, Oh, I was going to say,
Oh shit.
if you're here, that must mean
Giving
Jaro-sama is
the
close
guided
by.
evil tour.
Why? Oh, are you the
Evil
one who
tour,
started this rumor?
You can like manipulate yourself.
You can't
Many did.
look me straight in the eyes and
That's
say
so rad.
that this place is not an evil lair.
Shinichi, this place is an evil lair.
Maybe just a
This
little.
place is an evil lair. He
Final
knows.
score.
Remember?
The final score was 12
It's not a
points
labyrinth, so it
evil,
can't be an
7
evil
points
lair.
good guy.
Hideout.
It looks evil.
Was it
It's an evil lair.
Was it votes?
No, we actually went through the entire place.
And like we like straight up tallied how many things would be
Oh,
evil
you actually,
and how
like,
mave
gave it a
things would be
rating?
good.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
I gave it a rating. Honestly,
I have copious
the big
amounts in
round
an evil
room
bunker.
that has the hologram dome in the middle. That's 100% evil.
Wait, no, I want to show them that. I want to show them that. No, let me, hold on. Can I please borrow like 5 minutes of your time?
Sure. Just don't. No.
Excellent.
I've never
I'm
seen
sorry.
an excited
Also, the
face
place
like
has
that.
a
2 years in a certified
Good to see you, by the way.
This is evil bunker.
Hi.
Andres-san.
Purple is an evil color. At least that shade of purple.
Delgado.
Well,
Delgado.
I can't believe you forgot
Would you
his
like
name.
to see
I am
the evil
Sakoto-san.
room of evil?
Oh my
Hello.
god, you've never met.
Yeah.
How?
I know, I saw her,
I'm
but
getting my
then,
opinion
but we
on
never spoke.
Imperial ruins.
Yeah, sorry. I was dealing with a lot that day. Good to finally meet you.
Rich tycoon.
Nice to meet you too.
fuck.
I think I'm supposed to follow him.
Am I?
He wants
I
to
don't
show me
remember it.
something
No,
evil,
you're
I
not
guess.
evil, and purple's not an evil color. No, it's...
It had better not be.
Be careful. Be careful.
We were going off like.
He has a bit old views in his old age. Just excuse him.
His old age, it was younger than
Ah, yeah, we take offense to this.
you.
Purple is perfectly fine, not evil. Eresan
No, if you
is
see the room that I'm
very
about to show
good,
you,
not evil.
if you see the room I'm about to show you, you're gonna know that this place is an evil lair.
Hmm.
I'm not kidding. I grew up. Not
This
grew up. I
is
spent
a
the last
bit-
2 years in an evil bunker before coming here. This totally gives evil bunker vibes. I'm just waiting for like a barracks
this
for
is
the
the
mercenary
evil
group to stay.
villain. This is the evil villain training room. I sit there in a hood, posed like this.
I was going to say, it's
Well, like
very...
subordinate assassins train here.
Exactly. And I'm like, Aegis, you have come to your doom. But no, they're this way.
Okay.
Listen, this is like the only time I can let my education from comic
know,
books
yes.
actually shine.
You
Humor
read
him.
comic books? I didn't
It's
think
like
you
the
were a
only
nerd.
thing we had to read.
I guess
So-
true.
What's wrong with
This place is
comic books?
research. It's
Some people
got,
like them.
you know, like cylinders
There's
that you
nothing
can
wrong with it.
store people in
Makes
for
me nerd.
experimentation. It's also
Well-
got evil keyboards. We don't need to see that.
Eh?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to see the
Keeps
room
people in dupes
in an
here?
evil bunker.
Should we help
They got
them?
people-sized tubes.
Oh.
There's no one in there.
Wait,
There's no one
really?
in there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Now I want to see. Can we... Oh, okay. People say... Oh,
Person-sized tube.
huh.
2 of them, actually.
Yeah, that is,
Most importantly,
maybe it's meant
however,
for
they
holding
also-
something else? I mean, that one looks
I
more
mean,
like...
that's true.
I don't know. I'm wondering
That
what...
one could be like a rejuvenation chamber, or even one of those like suspended animation-y things,
Maybe.
like you see in like where Belle's from.
Oh, yes. Remember.
However, we also have evil keyboards in here, just to certify that this place is evil.
Evil keyboard? Oh, like the computers. Wait, what's so evil about these ones?
Witness
What? Sorry.
the evil keyboard.
Wait. What the heck? Where are all these
Nothing
letters in the
except
wrong...
for this and this are in the right spot.
No, some of these are in the right spot, I think.
No, the S is in the right spot. You're right.
That is... E-R-T-Y-P... Yeah, most of these are actually in the right spot. It's just these first couple. Maybe he's pulling a prank on people or something. Who knows?
Oh, and we also have a biological contaminants stored right there, so that's fun.
What? Eh? Oh, I thought that was a nuke. Oh wait, yeah, that stuff's bad.
Yeah. Anyway.
Nuclear. Very bad stuff. I'm
Yes.
out of here. I don't want to get blown up. Oh.
So,
Yeah, it's
the place I want to show y'all is
so
going to require
gloomy.
some theatrics, if that's okay.
Theatrics?
Sure.
Yes.
Are you alright?
I'm gonna need to
Just-
channel.
Memories. It's fine.
Channel the Emperor of Communism here.
Hmm. You don't have trouble with your memories, do you?
No,
Oh, okay.
just fragments. What is this room?
So, minions, you've come to finally have the grand plan of Dr. Disaster revealed to you all.
Doctor
Join me.
Disaster?
Join
Such
me
a
in
nerd.
my command center, and together we will show you my most grand plan.
Alright. What the heck?
Move. Yeah, I've seen this room. Ethereal showed me this room last time I was here. To blow up Saturn? Whoa.
I'm going to
Grand
blow
plan.
up Saturn!
Computers are so big.
Okay, honestly, please tell me that you don't think that this is some sort of evil command center where,
It
like, the
feels
fucking
like
main
it.
bad guy is like,
This
I'm
almost feels like a
trying to
mission
piss
control
on
center
the
for like a
moon.
space.
Well, I mean, it is a mission control center, is what it actually is.
Why is there like a different planet up there though?
I have no
that's what I'm
fucking
wondering.
idea.
We don't have rings.
No, we
Right?
don't.
Maybe he's
No, we don't.
watching it for some reason?
Maybe.
Or maybe
to conquer
he's
it
not
next as
going
part
to
of their evil
blow
plan?
up Saturn.
I don't know.
Maybe he's going to freeze Saturn and become the first person to walk on its surface, becoming the Emperor of Saturn.
Eh? Walk on it? Why
I had
can't you
no
just
idea
walk
you were
on it?
such a big nerd.
I'm conquering Saturn for communism!
Communism?
dropping
Wait,
the
that's not an
act,
evil plan. That's a good plan. That's fine.
You fail. Oh, right, I never told you about where I'm from. Yeah, no,
Okay.
like almost all the, yeah.
Ah, I know. Me too. Great.
Pretty ladies run away, aren't you?
Fuck you! For being 95% correct.
Hmm?
If you want a mind cleanser after my horrible acting,
Oh, I wouldn't say it was horrible.
I thought my acting was good. Evil command center to nice room with 2 libraries and a bunch of plants.
It's very
The pods were
gloomy in
probably
this
for
building.
plants, not people. Then. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, I guess Iris says they like it. Guess that's good enough.
I mean, I'll admit, I'm kinda used to being a bit of a bunker rat, so maybe I'm just kind of used to the lack of any natural lighting. I never had
If
a
Aegis
problem
was
with
stationed on a
bunker
bunker,
rooms.
Don't
I would probably
understand
quit.
what makes
I'm
light
not gonna
natural,
lie.
but okay.
No sunlight.
Wait, what is?
to
Probably to
keep
lock
at.
it.
Oh, I don't want to lock
Don't
it.
lock us in.
Yeah, back to where everybody else was, unless you already have that. Then, yeah.
Where? Oh wait, it
Guest
goes
rooms are that way,
in
and yeah, you're gonna want to go that way.
big circle.
Okay.
It's a big square, yeah.
Ah, okay.
I am sorry if I alarmed y'all with my antics.
Not
I
alarmed.
just didn't know you were such a big nerd.
It's
You've always been so serious that seeing you act like that is kind of fun.
not alarm. I know you are playing it up, making it silly. But also, maybe he is just a little. I don't know. He did want to be a councilman, apparently.
He wanted to be a counselor.
No, he did.
Hi.
No, I know for a fact he did. I can tell you all about it. I was kind of one of the largest people in Guardian telling him that he absolutely should not be.
Ohio?
No, it's her, Sion.
There you guys are.
We're back.
You said 5 minutes.
Basically, make
It wasn't
friction
5
not
minutes.
affect her.
That's
What's up?
Oh, would you like to try?
Huh? Sure. Yeah, that seems
What's up?
interesting. You ever have those like shoes like with
How's that
wheels on
for
the
you
bottom
guys?
of them? That's what you
Sounds
reminded me
like-
of.
I've
Wondering
had
if you
people
abandoned
ask me
me.
before if it is wheels. There are no wheels.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
And you
I'm
said you
fine.
could, I could
I
try
went
it.
to go look
Like,
for you
what do
guys 'cause I feel
It's not too hard. Though, it can take some getting used to. If you wish to stop, let me know. I have to kind of pull it off. But,
Okay. I'm interested.
think of it like coating you in a sort of, like a wrap around you.
Just make sure you're okay with falling over.
And, yes,
I'm confident. I
it
will.
responds to thought. So if you think about walking, you should be able to walk. But if you think about sliding around, it's pretty
Probably
fun.
like cybernetics
like-
then. Probably like cybernetics.
Maybe? I don't know.
It's like a muscle that you didn't know you have type thing.
Oh, maybe. I didn't know I could do this for a long time. Eh. There.
Well, okay.
You
well,
might
well,
want to take it a bit slower.
Yeah. Well, okay. Like.
Hopefully things are nice and
just,
flat
like,
and-
one step. Okay.
Hmm?
It's like hard to correct yourself. Well, someone's. You ever ice skated?
Try to. That's actually the thought I use. Most of what I can do is ideas manifesting thoughts.
Whoa. Okay. It's like ice skating, but going sideways, like turning yourself sideways doesn't really like stop you.
Well, of course not. Your boots wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Or oh, you mean like with the metal things on your feet? No.
Yeah.
No. That that's weird ice skating.
Well, how do you ice skate where you're from?
Just stand on the ice. I'll also do it.
Well, okay, yeah, we used blades at the bottom of our feet so you could get like friction. Okay, stop.
Mm.
This is fun.
I guess people, when I see them in like the movies and such, they do that kind of thing. It's a lot more graceful. But this is just how I learned how to do it when I was
I was
young.
never the best at it. That was always my mom and my sister.
Whoa.
Whoa, too fast, too fast, too fast.
Yeah, I would.
That increases
careful
my
going
reaction
fast.
time, so I was like, maybe it'll work, but okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Mm.
This is cool though. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's quiet too. It could be for like
Hi.
for stuff.
Also makes moving heavy things a lot easier. They still have a lot of weight,
Oh, you
and
can just.
stopping them can sometimes be a bit of a problem, but I've been able to use it a number of times out in the field. It's a very useful trick.
I could see this being useful.
Mm-hmm.
For as quiet as I can be, I'm mostly visually invisible. I still have to be quite careful not to like step on anything.
You can go invisible.
Yeah. Like this. Hopefully this doesn't do anything.
Oh. Really hard to make you out, but definitely see through.
The more I move, and the brighter the environment, the easier.
Hmm.
This is really cool. Reminds me of ice skating.
Yeah. What's this?
Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty. Or do you still have a thermal signature? No. Whoa. That's cool. Oh, jeez.
Yo.
I was checking my sensors and I was like, where'd they go? Yeah, you're pretty quiet.
Mm.
That's a good combo. You can go invisible and okay.
Hisakaya sensei, or Hisakaya sama, he tried to encourage me to practice more with this sort of thing. It's come in handy a lot of times. Makes it easy to scout things out.
Makes sense.
Or at least makes
I
it a lot
usually
safer
scout
for me
things
to do
out.
it. Or keep watch, or sneak into places, or, you know, that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mostly the way I usually do things is like just monitor patrol paths or just kind of. I don't know. It's a lot of. I had someone who would manage hacking into any cameras or any other security systems to get me involved, and I would just
I don't know anything
optically
about
sneak
cameras
past people.
and
I don't have
hacking,
access to that stuff
any of
anymore,
that sort of stuff.
So. I didn't really have anyone to teach me. I had to learn all in the field. Kind of a Ruby the Wolves type thing.
So.
I learned though. I had people covering me in a way.
Oh, jeez. It's.
I tried leaning against the wall and my feet came out under me.
Oh, yeah. Here, do you want me
Because
to
of friction.
take that off?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Might be useful to train with though, in case we're ever on like working together.
There you go.
That's cool. Thanks. Yeah, okay, that's what's right.
It's handy.
Just not used to it. It'd be very useful in the field though. We should
Skating
totally
around
train
isn't.
sometime.
Sure. Not many of us in Aegis seem to specialize in stealth, that sort of thing.
Which probably means if there's any stealth-based missions or missions for looking to do something like that, we'll probably be paired together because
Maybe.
last time, the only mission I've been on was supposed to be a stealth mission, but Tiberius
The
was
last
the lead, and
time
they were
I
explosive
was
expert.
tasked with sneaking in somewhere. I also had Benei-chan with me. Don't think you've met her yet, especially if you don't know Besang. They're together. She can also do something like what you do. It's very hard to make her out, especially in the dark.
There's like what, probably 3 stealth specialists in Aegis then?
Maybe. There might be 1 or 2 others, but I can't think.
I haven't found anyone else.
many others right now.
Maybe there will be a mission at some point where we all need to go together and sneak in. I don't think I should.
Hopefully not. Not anytime
We tried
soon.
being stealthful with people who didn't know how to be stealthful, and it just didn't work. It just didn't.
Yeah, same. Unless
Turned into a shootout very quickly.
Operation, I was sent, had a whole team with me, and I was the only one there who could do that. And, well, we were trying to sneak around, and we weren't very sneaky all the time. Constantly having to
Were
warn
you
them,
in the
oh,
position
people
where
are coming
you were the
this
stealthy
way.
one, and you were having to guide them, and like looking back on them not being stealthy, and you're like,
Up
oh my God, no.
until they got caught. They mostly stuck to the tree line and the bushes, managed to keep out of sight, but eventually they were seen and, wow, they were taken in for questioning. Things worked out in the end, but it was definitely a bit scary. I was worried I was going to have to try to figure out how to break them out or something.
They were taken in. They didn't put up a fight. Interesting.
No.
That's an interesting way to get inside, though. You kind of pretend to get captured or something.
Well,
I've heard stories of people
the
doing that.
people that caught them weren't bad people, just the circumstances. It would have been easier if we just weren't seen at all, but these things happen. Though, I don't think by the end of the night anyone knew that I had been there the entire time. So, that worked out.
The mark of a true stealth expert. That was always so satisfying.
I would not consider myself
There's one time
an expert, but your words, very kind, thank you.
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure you use your powers, or I think I asked you before how you could make people like not notice you. You know, you could make yourself silent and visible. It seemed very, maybe you yourself. I mean, I don't know. Seem like an expert to it to me. You have all the bases covered: sight, hearing, mind, any other external senses by doing that.
Oh, good insight. Hi.
Was it going into definitely not
Gloom.
evil layer?
It's definitely not evil. Yep.
Yeah, very much.
Totally not evil.
Yep, 100%.
They're all in the training
just
area,
you
I
two,
think.
or is anyone else still?
No, there's
hanging
no
out?
Training room.
You wanna head on
will
over?
try
Might
to
as well.
remember where that is.
Yeah. We can show you.
I think this one was like the medical bay, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, this is medical.
I think that one was the training.
Anyway, hi. How you guys doing? Good to see you.
Yo.
Hi.
This is where we definitely don't train evil henchmen.
That's exactly what I said.
It's like every single movie with single evil henchman get trained in a place like
Tons
this.
of assassin ninjas like fighting, like beating their fists raw on the wooden poles, like hand to hand, all synchronizingly like going.
And then like while the evil mastermind stands here looking at you.
Exactly, like with their goatee flying. That was from Charles. They were pretending they were that person.
8 credit chicken sandwich is probably the size of my hand.
Dr. Disaster!
Which corner am I going?
Hi, Gloom.
Told you.
Wow, that was the most
Gloom.
excited anyone has ever been in seeing me. Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
I'm excited. To
Maybe
see you, Lynn.
because I enjoy your company, Gloom.
Yeah, okay, I just no one has ever said it with so much.
Want me to be Hollow Energy? I'll get my cheerleading outfit out.
I mean, to be fair, I wasn't expecting you to be here, so.
I wasn't expecting to be here either. I got held up with stuff.
Today.
I was like, hey,
Do you
whoa,
remember my name?
Gummy? See, I got it. Well, listen, look, I haven't seen you in like an eternity.
Have you been adjusting well?
Nice shoes.
I hate them.
Oh.
They're so
Sorry,
nice.
That had a comedic timing.
Also,
to
hey
it.
Charles.
What's wrong with them?
Howdy.
I can't.
And yes,
feel
hi Leslie,
the
how's it going?
ground through
Oh.
them.
And now they don't hear.
You could
So
always
much gusto when I arrived,
not
but now they're
wear
not.
them?
Just done.
I think they're at the age where they're losing their hair.
Ah, well, what happens?
I'm good.
Gigi!
How you doing?
Hey!
How y'all doing?
Are you talking to me, them, or
How
All
y'all
of you,
doing?
I don't know.
How are you, Sakoto?
Y'all.
Here's your y'all
Doing
name.
alright.
I'm doing good.
How's life these days in Sakoto-verse?
Lacey and I
The
are
what?
chilling.
The Sakotoverse.
I
You know,
got
the landscape
Yes.
that is
Oh.
your mind.
So to be clear,
Cold.
And the general
we
surroundings
didn't really
there.
have many scholastic
Oh, well, it's a lot
books
warmer here.
where
Not nearly
I'm
as cold.
from about
Also less snow.
180 years after an atomic war
Snow,
kind of does
less
a
mountains
lot
and big
to
stone.
make the written
gates.
word a little difficult to reach.
Still working on getting that
Oh, a temple or whatever you were trying to get started?
Yeah.
that still thing.
Yeah, I've been working on cleaning it
And
up.
so as a result, a lot of those continues to survive.
Oh yeah, he came in right after us.
You have your Crognacks, your... You
Oh, Andrew's up there.
Fucking,
I hope he dies. I mean,
Mystique
not
of
not actually.
mystery,
Watching.
Not actually. I just
Silver Shroud,
in this.
Pretend fight.
a lot of stuff like that.
I'm just kidding.
I guess. I don't know. I was never a big comic person. I went to the movies a few times.
It's our.
I, don't know.
You
I was
know.
always focused.
You know,
on,
you know,
like,
teasing each other.
I went
Me and
to
him. It's kind of how
couple
we do
movies
our friendship.
That's
in
really
all 32 years
unusual
of my
way,
life
I guess, to me.
back home before
Talking
coming
about
here.
hoping they
All of them
die.
after I had entered.
I hope my friend doesn't
I don't
die.
hope he dies. I would be very. Yes, I would be sad if he died as well. Yes, correct.
To
That's good.
whole units.
But in this pretend game, you know.
Oh,
So you hamming it up
Oh.
as a villain was very funny.
That was a nice move by Kiki.
I applaud the acting.
Damn.
They like my acting.
Ooh,
I didn't know you had
that's
it
not
in
good.
Do you believe in an alternate life where your home wasn't a post-apocalyptic?
You,
nuclear
tried all this
you
out
would've
yet?
been an actor?
Have you tried all this?
Messing around with
You
all
got
this.
the passion for it?
no.
If I was in an alternate world,
Pretty fun.
I would be
Didn't-
so fundamentally different.
You know that works, right?
from
You,
who I am
they showed you.
now that
Yeah,
I
they
do not
showed
believe
some things.
I would exist.
All that.
Yeah, you move those up and down, and then it
You know,
changes
you
all
probably
this.
just be different.
If you really wanted to mess with these guys
Right
right
now,
now,
you could just start like altering the landscape,
Wouldn't
Well, obviously.
be
Oh,
me.
I suppose.
just to give like an added, level of difficulty.
I just feel I'd be unrecognizable.
Maybe.
I never really thought about it.
But I just let them do their thing, yeah.
I do my best to not think about these things
Hmm.
and instead be happy with what I've got.
But are you unhappy,
Random
Charles?
Side tangent.
I'm
Are
happy
you
right
unhappy,
now.
Charles?
Okay, that's good. What about you, Sakoto? Are you happy these
Have you heard
days?
anything about what happened in 09
Pretty
years
happy.
ago?
Yeah.
Like what those things that were that attacked us?
Dealing with confusing
That's-
language,
that's-
you know.
Nothing.
Believe it or not, I'm actually not a
I guess
part of
that's
any of those
always,
groups' comms.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
exactly.
Guardian with
Tiberius,
Tiberius.
There's always something going on.
Tiberius was like freaking out when he thought I may have touched whatever it was because I didn't. But apparently, it's like some sort of virus that like infects synths like biologically. It's weird. I don't know. Like it makes them grow flesh or something.
Okay.
I was kind of wondering what that is. It seems like I should probably know what it is.
It's a pretty good training ground, all things considered.
Minus the whole evil Lair vibe.
Yeah,
How much
it's really
does this cost?
gloomy and
You
here.
should. When Gloom walks down the hall with
What?
the purple accents in the
Oh,
back
he's saying.
Oh, it's gloomy.
from
That's
the
gloomy.
doors with their purple eyes.
I like it.
I didn't know you were such a jokester.
I didn't mean to make a joke, but yeah, it really is kind of gloomy. It's all dark and moody and blue and.
It's
Unfortunately, I can't see what they are.
perfect.
It feels like the room is crying.
Or something. That girl with butterfly.
She's.
What? I mean, it's better than if it's.
She is an abjuration.
Well,
mate.
okay. Let me ask you this: do you prefer the
So he has to
cathedral's
defense against
training room or this training room? Just in terms of aesthetics, not its functionality, but the
This one doesn't
aesthetics of the
flash
whole
out.
place.
Thank
you.
I guess I like the cathedral more. This is so cold and dark.
I do wish it was a bit.
I tried to
brighter.
spend less
Hard to
time in
kind of see
Zafira.
what's going on.
I like to be somewhere warm and bright and not
I like the fact
gloomy
that
and
if I
dark
slid off the
and
wall, you probably
scary.
couldn't see me.
Yeah, I didn't see you when I walked in.
Okay, it doesn't have to be scary.
With a gap in the middle. I was like,
Charles.
Right?
Okay,
It can
I
be
guess it's
just
not really
dark.
scary.
We're at
Evil
the,
though.
The public streets of
It
Watford.
definitely. I mean, you've seen the room
when shit
with
was
the
going
giant.
down, and
like
Cuffy
that's
was
where the
looking for
council
me,
decides your
I
fate,
was
right?
kind of in plain sight.
Showed
He
us
couldn't
on,
find
showed
me.
us.
He said I blended in so well with the environment. I'm so proud.
Did you see
You're learning from the best.
the way that the letters
said that.
were on the laptop
Yeah, he
that were
couldn't
in
find
there?
me.
Now that's evil.
The keyboard, yes, it's very strange.
Yes. Now that is terrible.
Very different from the one on my phone.
scary.
I want to be recognized. I'm like, I want you to not see me until I've
To me,
already
that's-
shot you.
This is wonderful.
To me,
I
that
don't
just
wanna-
sounds like
it's just
I want to.
this is
die.
the best. It just feels so
I get that.
nice, you know.
You okay?
But you know about my.
I thought you were
thing, so.
shivering.
I've decided on what I want to get for food. That's fine.
Oh, what's that?
Chicken.
I assume you know about my
Chicken.
I'm sorry.
aversion to the light.
I don't know what
Yes.
flavor.
Oh, yes.
There's different flavors of chicken.
And don't ask me what it is.
Chicken, but
Bright lights,
it's like
all that.
chicken wings.
Don't get me wrong, having
Might
a
get sweet and
dark,
spicy.
cool space is nice in the
I don't
summer.
want sweet and spicy.
You're trying to
Or
rest
if I want to
and
try honey barbecue.
sleep, but
Honey barbecue.
Sweet spicy.
I wouldn't want that all the time.
Yeah, I just had sweet and spicy before.
Yes.
I'm not in the mood for something spicy. Like, well,
I mean, I think
like,
you'd probably have a different mind if it felt like your skin was
Chili
itching
spiced.
when you were standing in light.
Unless I want to go with garlic parmesan.
And
Well,
I
that's what
kind
I'm
of
saying,
have a
Louis.
problem scratching myself.
I understand. It's like,
What sauces am I wanting? That's the thing. I kind of want to dip it in ranch, but I don't
I don't
want it too
mind dark
spicy.
places. They're fine from
Okay,
time to
okay,
time.
so
Like a mild chicken wing.
Let me
I
ask
just
you
wouldn't
this.
want to
Are
stay
you
there all the
You
time.
must have
Well, I
gotten
don't think.
that
I don't
part.
think
Are
sweet
you
and spicy would
allergic
taste
to any
good in
food?
ranch. That's the thing.
No, I don't think it would either.
No,
You
If I
must
get
have
classic
I
gotten
found
versus
it.
plain.
Okay, that won't work.
See, this is
What's
the
all
part
that-
where
You allergic to
I
anything?
also want to try honey lemon pepper. I've never tried that before. Is that
Yeah.
a sauce or is that dry rub?
I will find one of these days. I will find a correct analogy.
I think a dry rub. Well, honey.
What is Andrew
Actually,
doing this? Is he shot calling?
I believe he's keeping track, yes.
I think.
Ah, he's like referee. Okay.
No, it's a sauce.
Well, yeah, she did put me in it.
What were you trying to say?
I was gonna make the joke.
Whoa!
I don't put
Okay.
ranch on much
They're
of
out of the
anything.
ring.
Yeah.
I want to watch this.
Went a bit too fast. Oh.
We can go upstairs. There's a whole.
Oh.
The door's right here.
Oh, you're on your feet. Came to check on you. You
I was
alright?
a lot more reactive than I thought that would be. Fuck.
Here,
Hang on.
you see the back of your head?
Yeah, hit the wall. I think I'm alright. It was more for my pride than anything.
Quite the bump.
That was way more reactive than that should have been.
That was crazy. You got launched halfway across Sunday.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't either. I didn't.
You want to ring out me, or are we cool?
Until, no,
or are we
we're
cool
gonna-
mulliganing that? Okay.
I'm gonna mulligan that.
I'm
'cause
just
that's bullshit.
no zippy shit. Got it. Think you're rough.
Maybe.
Excuse me. I should probably refuse treatment until the match is over.
I just don't want you to have a concussion.
If you need to get patched
Yeah,
up from
I'm good.
splatting against the wall, be my
more
guest.
my pride
That
than
looked fun.
anything.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Are you good? To be fair, I was aiming for Kiki.
It's probably a good thing I missed if I went that
Did
far.
he get thrown against the wall? I missed it.
Are you okay?
You probably have to ask the evil henchman.
Are they down over there? Or rather, here?
Sonichi-san sort of slammed into a wall.
Reset?
Sort of threw himself.
So how have you been holding up?
Thrown against the wall.
I've thrown.
Ashura did that to me a few weeks ago. It was an experience of my life.
Oh, goodness.
Just grabbed me in the wall, like 20
I
feet.
was given clothes, but
Gotta wash
I
that.
don't like wearing them.
Yeah, pretty much. I bounced back into the arena though, which was the funniest part.
I guess
You're kind of always wearing something.
It hurt,
Yeah.
like hell, but
But underneath it,
Get off. She's gonna move it again. Get off the fucking stage.
Just
I'm gonna be honest. I think,
But yeah, no, it was good to
I
see.
think I
So
got
glad
you
you're,
right at the
go.
time he called time.
Yeah,
glad
it's
you're
fine.
here. Hope you've been
If
enjoying
the match is wrapping up anyway, I'll take the L.
Hey,
Let's
Good
go.
enough,
Let's go.
sir.
There we go.
Why were you
Oh, no,
standing
good
in the
enough.
middle?
Huh? I was shoutcasting. You can't hear me from up there, but I was shoutcasting.
Can
I thought
He was giving away when I was trying to
You
sneak
could
up
shout.
on people.
that force blast, Sin?
I think
cool.
you can also go upstairs. Like there's a whole view.
Yeah, there's like a
like-
whole like couch and stuff.
really excited.
Oh, I
didn't call
wanted
me
to
out.
watch from the middle.
Casting moment when you went on.
Sit on couches.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh wait, you want to
Yeah,
play
My master would rant about
Pretty
like
much just
games that they were
Yeah,
watching
sure, we
that
can
had
do that.
shoutcasters or something.
Alright, we still going.
Hey, Gigi.
Very
Yeah,
loud.
Hello.
we're still gonna go. I think. Wait, Luthen, did you get out?
No,
Did
it's,
you get out?
it,
I
it's
got ringed
fine.
out.
If the match is
You got
if the
ringed
match
out.
is wrapping up, we can close it there.
It's drink time. Hey, son.
I don't know. It depends on how people are feeling.
Well,
I'm down to
what's
far.
Kiki's stance on it?
Kiki, you good with keeping going, or
You want to keep
stop here?
going? Or?
I'm okay with keeping going. I'm probably just gonna keep playing keep away because you guys
Continue?
close are scary.
Add a quarter?
but-
Alright, as we were.
Depression
Sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna get you back.
simulations? Weaponizing your own inner feelings.
Oh, like that.
If we do that, I want to change the arena.
They were telling me about it.
If we do that, I kind of want to change up the 1v1
As I said,
to just
weaponizing your own inner feelings can be quite strong.
It would be funny just to have water simulation in there. Get back to your corner.
I'm not ready.
From a therapy.
Go back to your corners. Oh, okay.
Wait, y'all trying to get something simulated?
Train. As a simulation.
We'll get you in after.
That's if they want to.
Okay.
I do stealth and long range sniping and very fast. Just
Y'all want a bad guy simulated? Is that
Okay,
what
I
you're
need
trying to say?
you. Could you lower the middle one until I get on it, and then raise it all the way up?
Go jump on.
Like playing a video game, you become an avatar.
I'll join the next one.
Distinctly terrifying. but-
This is a sim, right? Like it's once you enter the field, it'll simulate your weaponry. Like on station. Okay, because I don't want to actually.
Does this accommodate like simulations, like people becoming other things?
Oh, do you need them to? Yes, go ahead.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Should.
What do you want to? What do you want to be, man? What do you want to be?
I have to go through the database and check.
Okay, you know what? Never mind.
You do
Wait,
that.
this can like
I'll let
simulate you
come
being a
in
different person.
when you feel like it.
You know, Charles.
Can I still
Okay,
be
they're all
You'll be
fighting each
alright.
other.
Like
You-
puppet,
you
yes.
kill it.
What you get?
If we have the data for it.
She's just hungry, dude.
I'm gonna go log into the thing then.
He's joking.
Okay. Tell?
Just.
Hey.
Yeah.
What? I hear some pigeons over there. Somebody let some pigeons in.
I won't ever say hi to you ever again. Easy.
I think I'm gonna go watch from up there. It'd be a good view.
Did
Seems
you
like a
even
good
hear
idea.
what I said?
Nah, you didn't. You're trying to imply that you couldn't hear me, or there's like something's in the wind. Like I don't. Who did someone
No,
say
no,
something?
no, no. Before that, before all that,
July 21st?
when I walked over there, what did I say?
That's a special day. Oh my god. I get
My new favorite person.
Anyway.
Okay, at least you heard that. Good.
Yeah, I heard you.
And then you,
just-
and then you
I didn't know you were
promptly
talking to me.
ignored
You were
me
right.
and was like,
I'm ordering food.
Likely story.
I have a high calorie intake, sir. I'm gonna need you to respect my health requirements.
The audio is like muffled behind the glass.
Andresa, have you tried yelling?
So is this? I wonder what they're like training for. Is it everyone against Sen, or is it a free for all?
I'm not sure.
Oh, sorry. Shoot.
It's alright. I took a step forward. You walked towards me.
But what is he doing with that smoke? What is it?
What to
I
say?
guess it might make it harder to read your hands and moves and limbs when you're in hand to hand or something.
I'm playing smart.
Yeah, it's the 4th of July now.
Bye, ex new favorite person.
What is that? What is that?
Not you. The other them.
Hey, I think they added a simulation. It was like a walking crap.
Ah, yes. Cool. This is where we bet on the outcomes of fate itself.
Got a betting pool started?
I will
I don't
bet
know the
a
girl-
small
I don't
third
like
world
that.
country
I don't like.
on the depression sword.
I will bet. You're doing a small world country.
Third world country.
I will do a moderate. I will bet a moderately sized mega
Is
corporation.
this
That is of
cheating
equal
or is
value,
this
I
me
think.
being smart?
On.
Wait,
The one
what?
that's flying.
I mean, it uses stamina. Actually, she has to land.
I've got
2 outer moons of an untapped solar system that there will be at least one more ring out.
It's not
I bet
cowardly.
3
I
chicken
just know
wings
it's my
that there will be
ability.
a beam shot at
This
something.
is an evil layer. We can't do chicken wings.
We have to bet on people's lives and livelihoods.
The
and copious
concept
amounts
of chicken
wealth.
wings.
And with the stakes
Oh,
have
the
to be
concept?
earth-shattering,
Like the trademark?
so that when we treat the stakes like they were nothing, then we could go ha ha and laugh.
Oh. Wait.
All right, then, Sakoto, what's your idea? What's our grand stake here?
Huh?
So,
She just heard none of this.
I was more focused on the fact that he disappeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can do it too.
You also just got shot in the face.
Bro just dodged light, whatever that was.
Arcane beam, hard to say.
Reflection, but it did look
Is
like
it? Okay.
He's still there, technically.
What is that spider thing?
Spider thing?
That!
Oh.
Explosive.
Oh, that's
I
what
suggest throw
Luthen
a
was talking
fucking
about.
ball cultist mech up there. Make him really feel some fear.
Luthen is controlling that.
Please no.
Why is everything about ball with you?
I know,
What
right?
the fuck else do
My
I have
first experience in
fucking
combat
input on?
at Aegis was a sim against the ball cultist.
You know,
Literally.
it can't
My
ever be a
job.
fluffy rabbit
Oh my gosh. Wait, you're not,
More
right?
rabbit. What do you mean?
Not the leader of the ball cult. Yeah?
Yeah, totally.
That would be the ultimate plot twist.
Really would.
That would be the ultimate long play. No,
Now you would be
my first
playing the
mission was
long
against the
con.
cultists in the simulation.
That's more than a long
He knows
con.
that you
That's
shut
me
up about
like
all of
having
this.
two alternate identities fighting each other.
We're here playing checkers. He's out here playing 8-dimensional space
Charles.
chess.
8-dimensional hopscotch. What?
How possible would it be for Sean to be the leader of the ball cultists?
Oh, my evil twin.
Who the
yeah,
fuck is
likely.
Sean?
See, everyone keeps calling me Sean. Sean lost the other eye.
I'd say it's about the same
You have a
probability
twin?
as Hybris being the leader.
Not really, but a guy who impersonates me.
Interesting.
He tried to order 8,000 non-lethal plasma rifles, and then I had to account for that in the budget for when they were nearly bought. Yeah, it was stupid.
Well, did you get the plasma rifles?
No. What?
there's no
How
such
is
thing
a
as
gun?
non-lethal plasma rifle?
How does a gun not be lethal?
Rubber bullets.
I mean,
There are many
Plasma.
ways. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
well, plasma, I don't know
no,
that.
doesn't exist. That's
You dilute it with
being a
water.
fucking idiot.
What if it's a gun that
You
just
know-
gives you a
You
sentence?
dilute
This is short
plasma
enough.
with water.
Wait, what?
Push you off the way.
Hezekiah, can I show up as a fluffy creature?
Enough people have done that, yes.
Damn it. Wait, I can or I can't?
You can if you want to.
but there it goes again.
Oh, they explode.
Finally.
What's your definition of a fluffy creature, Charles?
It's probably some emaciated, hairless,
I am
like
somehow
giant cat or
terrified.
something.
And
With
a
two
tree, but
heads.
mostly terrified.
I'm terrified because it's Charles.
Yes, I fully agree.
I expect
Oh,
to
what's
see
happening over there?
potential-
Oh, shit.
Oh, that can't be good. Oh no, Kiki. Oh.
Is he winning? Oh!
Damn, gut shot.
Get him! Get him!
Oh, she is hurting though.
Can she heal herself?
I don't know.
Oh, he's dead! Sen's dead! Why am I excited about that?
Oh.
This is all a sim, right?
It's just
Like,
it's just-
but it'll be fine.
either that or you just got killed by the power of the place.
He might have overdone it.
Is that right?
Maybe they're like internal body energy or however, whatever they manipulate, like ran out or something.
Oh, I see what Charles was attempting to do.
Needs medical attention.
Oh,
I
does
think
it?
someone should tell Charles who's the rat. Oh my god.
Do we have anyone medically trained?
To the blue door and get up.
Not me.
can heal magically. I don't know if
I know first aid.
divine
But...
healing though.
Oh, he missed you.
The answer's no.
Hope he's okay. I thought this would all be like how it is on the station.
Yeah.
You can still overexert yourself.
Oh, it's exhaustion or equivalent. Okay.
Well, you're still mentally feeling things.
Okay. That got pretty intense.
Hi.
Let me bring that side down.
Oh shit. Hey, everything's chill. Zeke, is Sen good with magical healing?
Depends on the typing. If it's arcane, yes. If it's
Divine.
divine, I don't use it on him because his other half.
Cool. Okay.
Give him a minute. He should
Wait,
be
they're
fine.
breaking
Give him a
ribs? They need to calm down. This is supposed to be training.
Maybe I
Spars.
shouldn't take part in this.
They need to be holding back. Point is, do not kill each other. Get
I don't know if I
practice.
should get involved, but it's kind of hard to make a gun less lethal.
Hmm?
It apparently is a sim, but if they're getting injured to this extent, regardless.
That's what they said, but
Maybe it's like bleed through or something?
Turn this shit off.
The attacks are too
Sam's, like,
powerful? Or...
bad.
Fine.
So my broken ribs
We
can
need to
go
hold
away.
back in the sim.
Hey, are these superficial simulation wounds or are these real?
Reverting all the changes.
Just turn off the sim.
How do we turn it off?
Superficial, I
No
think.
idea.
It's fake. It's virtual.
Oh, I'm getting a text from Ethereal.
Okay, alright.
It's Rio. Just everyone has a magical layer over them to prevent injury.
Oh, they should probably be informed of that.
Yeah,
Especially the people running the sim.
exhaustion is real.
I'll go let them know.
Magical layer to prevent injury, but like how much damage can it take? Probably a lot, considering.
Still, best not to test it. Could kill somebody if it doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm worried. I wanted to train a little with my rifle, but I don't know if I should.
It's good to know that I shouldn't heal you in case you ever get in trouble.
If it's real, does that mean stuff like whiplash or anything would cause issues?
I didn't even get to be a fluffy guy.
Or like sudden stops?
Did you see me though?
Hard to say.
He's on the ground.
Gonna be alright?
I'm gonna
Still,
go ask. because
best
I'm
not to
curious.
go too far.
Reflective of the sim.
Yeah, I want to get confirmation before I
Right
get
now, they're just sort of having a mental reset of realizing that they weren't real.
Apparently it is real, but there's like a magical barrier over you preventing you from taking damage. But I don't know how much that would do against like whiplash and stuff. That's what Ethereal says. What's his
Yeah,
name?
she's up.
Of course, Ethereal's got his own
Ethereal.
fucking way of doing shit.
Yeah.
It sounds
damn it.
convoluted.
So I don't know if I should actually be involved then, because I don't know how strong this barrier is.
Yeah, if it's gonna cost shit like that, then no, it's
Because
objectively
like I
not
wanted to
safe.
train with this, and that might be a bit too much.
Is it okay if I go in and check on Seth?
It should be fine. He may just need a minute to sort of catch himself up and know he's not hurt, but seeing you might help, so... sure, yeah. I'm gonna give my punch. God damn it.
That's one way to deal with a ranged caster or marksman. Double team them.
They broke my balls.
Well, if anything, I think it's kind of good that you didn't decide to join that merry little band, because apparently...
I know how to hold
died
back
sin.
Tarazan.
I told you.
Oh, no, not for the sake of you going out of control. Apparently all
For
it
them.
is it's just a magical layer, yeah. So...
Tarazan, what do you think this is? Well, not magic, but...
It was all fake.
More so the fact that the strain would be
Like,
doubled.
It's like confirm, fake, not
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
just a barrier.
It's all magic bullshit layer stuff that just makes you feel like you're dying. Just
It just makes you feel like you're dying.
Yeah, I was almost traumatized.
Fucking mountain of pain
Hey, you
bullshit.
almost killed a guy.
As long as you were,
That's
as long
crazy.
as it was almost.
I don't can understand having some sort of feedback, but simulated pain is a little silly.
I mean, simulated pain is one thing. That lets you register that you got hit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Some amount of feedback, I don't mind it. I've been, I mean,
Yeah, no, I don't contest that
that
either.
simulation where I got, you know,
What are you talking
So
lit up.
apparently
I
it was
felt some of
confirmed
it,
that it
but
was it's still
after a certain point,
simulation
it
and
just
it's just
stopped
no
giving
one's
into
dead,
it.
no one's hurt.
It just knocked me out.
For sure.
I lost control of my body and
I'd be more concerned if it was really depression. That really
It's-
hurt. No one explains what it
sort of kicked me back out.
Oh, is that?
I think it's more so the fact that this is even less separation between the sim layer and not.
thought there was
Yeah.
an emergency. I'm very sorry. Hello, how are you?
Huh? Because it seems like with this, it wouldn't have just
I did get shot by
ragdolled you, basically, and kicked you out. You would literally just be on the ground in agony, but not dying.
Yeah.
And frankly, I think I prefer the kick-out method.
Kind of freaked me out because I was half blind.
Look, you want to admit that his shirt changes color.
Yeah, shut up. Time to scream at a wall.
That'll make me feel better. It's always
We like to have fun here.
getting.
Should I never use that again?
Huh?
Whoa.
I don't even know what you did, dude.
Wouldn't I?
Well, I'm glad I didn't use my fluffy little guy, because he's got 3 grenades strapped to him, set to self-detonate.
Player 2. Swords,
yes.
swords. If you got me, man.
Yeah, I don't think the suicide bomber rat's gonna be a good fit for a sim environment.
Everything's
like
fine,
this.
you know.
Alright, no, I'll fucking
Nothing, not like I didn't have to deal with
Well, they're
you
not screaming
dying
in
in
pain,
front of me
so-
already in a
With
sim.
that big ass one we had, right?
That
was a fun day.
Yeah.
They're environmental.
Good to know it's just a sim though.
How does he do that?
Hi, it's me. I'm a fucking rat.
They're saying it's a depression sword.
I think it's like Igarashi. He said he uses cursed energy.
How do you?
Oh.
Several districts of Saphira and other ones.
Freaking me out. A rat this sized.
Oh. Be honest, I
yeah,
don't
Jitsu around.
know it too great.
Oh, definitely I could catch him. I think I
Also, hi. How's it going? I'm Gloom.
It's just,
Hi. Hello.
gosh,
Yeah.
a manifestation of ki, or my inner energy.
No, that is
Is that right?
we are not this cute. In fact,
Another word for it is
religious
spiritual
motives.
energy.
Oh.
It's more physical.
Oh, okay.
Charles, I guess.
Charles is.
Please tell me when he is no longer a rat.
Where did you train? 'Cause you're-
The rat is
He's no
gone.
longer a rat.
Rat is gone. Rat is
So the
gone.
data we have on those ones is they blow themselves up if they need to.
I don't know.
If they need to.
The same thing. If they need
The
to.
previous one.
Which is like all the time.
Dude, those guys are all the
Those
same.
are drones
Those
that
guys up by the dozens.
Yeah, me
You would usually see about 5 or 6 of them running on the walls.
Is that the green smoke that I saw? I missed it.
I need to show you that on my body cam later.
Which is why it's much more deadly than just a single one roaming around.
Yeah, the Skaven are not great. The Skaven are a fucking problem.
Oh, the rat
If
things.
you were there
Yeah.
for any longer of the
Oh
fight,
wait,
I would
somebody
have
was talking about the Skaven when we were walking the sewers at the meat rack.
Oh.
You are slippery as hell.
You broke my bones.
You really were.
Oh! I'm so sorry.
Wait, actually?
I have
what?
fragile
Did you-
bone. Nobody
Did you get
believes
the
when
reports?
I tell me I have
you're
really fragile
security at the
bones.
meat rack, right?
Yes,
Thank you.
I'm one of the
They
hatters.
break
Did you-
really easily.
Did
It's
you get-
why I kept running.
Did you get all the reports about like the new like armor dudes that we found?
In the wall.
The one from this like past
Oh.
Yeah, because
It's not
it's
all
like
right.
a
Like-
fighter.
I think I know the
There
ones,
was,
yeah.
there were
psychos
some
or something.
like guys in the sewers that were like
Is it the thing that,
basically
I
psychos.
should know.
So even though it wasn't a
messaged
very
about?
hard punch, in retrospect to
He
the
messaged
rest
about
of the
something.
fight, it was hard
Yeah.
enough to break my
Not even
bone.
Don't
glass
know.
bone.
There's also a new friend though. We found Timmy.
Yeah.
It's
dude, love
it's
Timmy.
Andrew's child.
Love Timmy.
Anything like
Little
slightly above
like
average movement,
cleaning
and it's
robot
like-
in the sewers we found. We called him Timmy. We brought him up.
They asked us to name it, and so I named it Timmy.
I wouldn't call
They're
myself.
running around.
It's I guess it's cleaning the mega building right now.
They're another group.
They put it to work there.
Fighting for a little while.
Maelstrom's pretty iconic.
It held a lot of info on all of the cyber warriors, whatever the hell they are, armored dudes. They're doing a bunch of like smuggling and mutilating and things that bad guys do.
No, I don't think that's what
I would have
York was posting about.
I have an extreme
I'm
phobia
sitting
of
in the
rats.
kitchen and grab a bottle.
They're wearing like old ZPD shit.
Thank you.
I haven't.
It's been forever since I actually get to fight another martialist.
Life is life. Trained since I was a kid. So
Started going down into industrial and Zafira a bit more.
Yeah, it's just karate.
How's that going?
Kung Fu.
Just started.
Is there a certain style you do?
Zafira's huge. There's so many different groups that have interest there. There's
every day
different
something
gangs
new
and
is showing up.
corporations, so it's gonna be.
You're
trying to find
play whack-a-mole with them too, right? Like, well, you
I
think
don't
one's gone and then another one comes up. And
Jeet Kune Do and
Charles was telling me about all these different gangs and different groups, and they all sound similar. And like, I'm only used to juggling like 3 or 4 different gangs in a city at a time. There's 3 or 4 different gangs in the city block that of the district I am in industrial. It's like it's so fractured and multifaceted. It's insane trying to find someone in that city.
Honestly, I'd love to see.
Sounds about right.
It's like a professional fighting, by the way.
Hey, if you step on the wrong toe, all of a sudden you have 20 guns pointed at your head.
No.
Oh, actually, reminds me. Do you?
I don't know. I don't go around.
Do you want to go to a film festival?
This would be scissors. I do it like not even like. The money can be
What do you mean?
nice. I don't really.
It's a film festival. Do you want to go to a film festival? I would appreciate it if you came to a film festival.
Is it going to make our mutual sort of friend not want to kill you?
There's a friend of mine that I borrowed.
Yes.
Kind of go off base with. Train with now.
I like movies anyways.
Since a child, but.
Do you want to go to a film festival?
Yeah, you should come to a film festival.
Yeah, you do.
Why does somebody want to kill you?
I'm setting one up.
Nobody wants to kill him,
Kind of worry about that.
but we do like movies.
Okay.
We like movies
Actually,
a
there's
lot.
probably someone who wants to kill him.
Well, I mean, there's
That's just
someone who wants to
everybody.
kill somebody as long as you're in Zafira. Somebody wants to kill you. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Even if they don't know it yet, they will want to. And wait, sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
film
sure.
festival.
Yeah, you should all come to film festival.
Yeah, film festival.
Come watch
Film
their
festival.
film.
Hey, there's a film
What do you mean
festival
by a
that
film festival?
I'm kind of. It's
Like,
legitimately
like,
just a
like
film festival.
a gathering,
No,
a bunch
I'm
of
talking about a
Asian
legitimate
film
film
Like
festival.
celebration
There's a
of
whole bunch
movies
like,
or
indie
something,
movie
right?
Makers get
Yeah,
together and
exactly.
Just play their
Yes.
stuff together.
Yes.
Just sitting there.
A film
You're an
festival.
indie
filmmaker?
You're an indie filmmaker?
No, I'm putting one together with someone that I know.
I mean, because
A movie or a film festival?
I mean, I'll
film
watch
festival.
if you. Sure.
Are you putting together the
Let me
event
know
itself?
when it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
In that time frame.
Which is why you should come.
That'd be cool.
It'll be really
Which is-
cool.
yeah, you should
We'll, celebrate.
good.
I mean, just
cool-
let me know
cool
whenever
movies.
whenever
Movies are
you're
cool.
actually gonna host
I
it.
should
You
just
think?
make my own museum.
Movies are cool.
Keep these.
You are not making this good.
Yeah,
Depends on the movie.
they'll
It really
know
depends on
that
Some movies are really, really bad.
Oh yeah, like that
But
one where the
also
lady
make some-
crawls out of the TV. I hate that one.
You know,
Oh, I
Oh,
hate that
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Okay, but
yeah,
that's
like that
actually
one.
a good
Not
movie,
like that
even
one.
if you hate it. There
But-
could be a.
Well, there could. I guess there could be.
That's a bad movie.
I guess there could be a
That
ring
woman
knockoff.
was
Oh, no, it's a
very
good movie.
stupid.
Well, there's
But that's what makes it. Okay, well, okay, you're not wrong. There's a lot of movies with really stupid people, though. Yeah.
No. It's just a
Well, sometimes it's more like they're just
There's the ring.
Sorry.
they don't know.
I like if
This
I mean,
one,
if you watch
she
movies,
was
a lot of
so
them are like,
stupid.
let's make the
Yeah.
worst choices
She was so
imaginable the
stupid.
entire time.
She goes into this house and sees a child there and goes, "Oh, hello, child. Who are you?" and starts messing with this kid.
Also, is whenever the
We're messing with the
She was
kid. It
asking
just
to get
sounds like
killed.
she's-
practice with you. You up for that?
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah,
You would make a great.
We should.
so many
What?
stupid things. She was asking to get
Hold on,
haunted and
have you-
killed.
Have you never? Come on.
Okay, but like you
Have
go
you
into
not
an
gone into
abandoned,
a-
like you
a
don't
scary
have all the knowledge
place
that
in all
you
of your-
have, right? You go into some abandoned place, you see a kid there. What are you gonna think?
So it'd have to
Where's your
be
mother?
That it's just a kid in an abandoned house.
Inside of my body
Suspicious.
and put it in there.
How is it suspicious? Kids go into abandoned places all the time. I did it.
Well-behaved children who sit at the top of the stairs and go, "Oh," and make weird sounds and look like they're dead.
might just be.
There's so many different kinds of races.
Your body's built for it.
It could just be someone this pale.
Are you not built?
Damn
You're
Peter.
alive somehow after all of that naivety.
I am.
I'm just saying, we do go
I'm
on
sorry, I got
missions.
stabbed by one too many demons.
And you were wondering
Scary
why I
places.
was so worried the other day.
Gave me all the time.
Andrew.
Hid my toys away.
I literally had an elderly lady stab me with an icicle.
What?
I don't
Huh?
understand. What?
Eh?
What happened
She
to
was
you?
Yuki Ono. She was very sad, and I reminded her of
Oh,
somebody. and she
I
wanted
think
me
I
to
recall
not.
you telling me
That's
about
what I was talking
your
about. And then other people were sidetracked.
conflict with
Yeah, okay,
Yuki Ono.
so it's like
Yeah, sometimes they're easy to talk with, and we can make them understand. it,
it's
sometimes they
like
get a little
a bunch
mad,
of people
sad
that like to make movies come together
and they show each other their stuff. They're like, it's not like it's not where they have like they don't have lots of money for like a big movie or anything like that. They just make a bunch of little small things.
A gathering of people
and
who
they-
just started out making small films.
There you go.
Grooms.
He's better at words than I am.
Befriended. Kuchisoke Ono.
We can
So, who's going next?
rectify that
Yeah,
situation.
what?
It's okay, you're getting there.
Wait, what?
I had faith in you.
Again, I didn't go to high school.
I like this guy. He explains better.
What's that?
Vengeful woman.
Yeah.
If you wish
Oh.
to become a fingersmith.
Wait, why?
You gotta be more specific. A dead, vengeful woman.
Yes, dead. Very vain.
You befriended?
This one would be a great one.
So
to be
sometimes
fair.
that anger
Yeah.
can manifest into
Wait, when?
after their death.
Sunday.
And wear like a big coat.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sometimes they can let things go
We
enough to happen.
stumbled upon
Wait,
a
wait,
haunted
is that
place,
a
and
good thing?
we were
Or-
trying to help, and then
You went to a haunted place.
We didn't know it was haunted.
yeah, we
Be
didn't know at
surprised how many
first.
actually are.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're just okay. All right, step number one.
someone that can,
You
like-
went to a haunted place. You're already the lady in the
know
movie.
how to handle
That has,
myself in a haunted
a
place
grasp on
with
the
spirits and
ethereal plane
ghosts
and
and
don't know if something's
dead
haunted.
people.
It's a little weird.
Okay, all
Okay,
right.
motherfucker. I
So,
can't, like,
wait, hold on.
look
Is that
at
a bad thing
I'll
though?
have
Like,
you
or an
know,
area
I am
and
a
just be like,
priestess.
that's haunted. Of course. there's
true.
ghosts
You, if
everywhere.
anybody should be going to haunted places, it would.
Everywhere.
I just
You're right.
didn't
So
think it was going to be
Actually haunted.
haunted.
There's like a,
Not here.
Not by
I can tell.
chance said
There's
that it
none
was
here.
supposed to be one
Yeah, no, there's
place,
nothing
but we got
but like if
things
something's
mixed up.
maliciously haunted, there's like a.
And we went to a different location that she had not told me about yet. So I
Some things
was
can
thinking.
hide their
I
presence
usually
better
try
than
to bring
others.
at
to the
least
point
some
they try to
of my
stab
supplies
you,
with me, just in
mostly-
case. 'Cause you never know.
that's true.
Abandoned places
They were
always.
I mean, obviously there was something there, yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
fucking powerful.
I
Turns out
honestly
there
think
was.
this is the first time we've actually
have
found a
strong
place that had
to do that.
significant
Yeah.
haunting happening.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, it's fair enough.
Did you have
So
fun?
yeah, I agreed to get there.
At first, it was okay. We met a very
their
friend. Well, I wouldn't.
That's what they wanted.
He was
They wanted an item, not a
messing
person.
with us at first, but we met dead person.
That's
Daniel.
what they want to move on. So
Gotcha.
He wasn't so
So
bad
then
though once we got through to him.
Item?
Just getting into the head.
And then he
They
befriended a
wanted an
vengeful
item
spirit?
or not a
yeah, I
person?
prefer an eventual spirit. What's
Person.
wrong with that?
Yeah, I'm just.
Well, I was gonna say, are they no longer vengeful now because they got a friend?
Or are
Oh
they
no,
still-
they'll
Well,
absolutely.
they're still pretty vengeful.
Yeah.
If
What do
if
they
I
want?
don't do this, they will come after me.
Is that why you're throwing a film festival?
Well, I wanted to get it in theaters, but my guy said that he would get sued if he did that, so we're doing a film festival instead. Actually,
To appease a vengeful spirit.
Yes.
I have an idea.
You're being ignored.
Oh,
Big
Okay.
person. Taller than
all right.
me.
Such a good idea.
They were very.
The stuff you.
I just wanted to see.
What?
See, I just find it
Creepy.
funny because our stretching was just like.
Is this the best way to get
Run.
the vengeful spirit to like not
Be vengeful or a spirit anymore?
or
No, but
They could disappear.
What do you mean no?
no, it's not.
How to stretch well
Well, I can definitely say.
That thing.
it's
Could
giving
have killed us.
them their fucking unfinished business, the rightful rest.
Well, I mean, it could technically.
Easier ways if we had the right things with us.
I
feel like that's
I just wasn't prepared.
Forcing them to move on.
multiple gunshot wounds.
Sometimes you have to be a bit forceful with them.
A string.
You're very clearly. Sometimes you don't.
That is their emotional.
I'm well aware, but also when you're trying to balance
And if it's
not getting stabbed to death and
they become
getting them
happy
moved
and feel
on
that
so they don't
thread is
continue
no
to
more
kill people.
There, it's not tying them down. They
No,
can
I mean,
move on
if
from
this-
our realm
Sure,
with
but
this.
they didn't swing first.
Either that or
They didn't
burst
swing
out
at
of physical
all.
form
They
because
swung
they've
at a
got
lot
enough
of
power.
people.
That's another option.
Sorry.
You saw those
Not
bodies.
us.
I see.
Oh, well,
So
I guess we're
if
lucky.
it survives long enough and gathers enough energy, it can manifest
Actually,
into
I was surprised by
physical
that.
form and break free from where it's bound.
And we're trying to prevent that.
Maybe. Are you trying
With
to
the film.
I always
exercise
spirits
it
the
by
benefit of
giving
it.
it its once? Or
Yes, I'm not going into a situation like that with intent to
Stories say
immediately
yes. Sometimes it just depends on how
This is not exorcism.
much of an emotion.
Last resort.
fought
But
like ghost
sometimes you have to be a bit forceful.
Spirity things, I guess.
Have to give them a bit of a nudge.
Technically, you could force them, destroy them.
Yeah, sure.
You know.
True.
We try not to do that.
Truthfully, you sort of gave them a
So
nudge
they
yourself.
could destroy them.
It's whatever it was you were doing.
The guy was like, yeah.
Fair,
You two were staring at each other for a very long time.
We have these two, and we have Alma that could probably destroy a spirit pretty quickly.
Big sword coming at me.
That's not.
Besides, if things had gone poorly, what could have happened?
I got
We
like
don't-
divine magic. Could I technically destroy it? Even if it's shadowy?
If you were trained in how to properly deal with the magic levels and balances, you could forcibly,
To
you know,
mention,
like if you
we've
hit
got
something
some
hard enough, like a punching bag. If you know how to hit it hard enough, you can knock it off the chain, theoretically,
I don't
right?
think so. From what I've been hearing about
But
magic, or however,
there are some
You
people who
handled
can
your-
punch it two different ways and knock
Magpie
it off the
has
chain rather than
that
having to use brute
fucking
force.
push. In fact, Daniel.
Yeah, but they didn't
will say this,
know
I
what was going on. And they were stuck there. They weren't going to be able to move.
Teach them. I mean, I've tried being nice. I've tried being.
And eventually they're going to get tired.
Depending on the
Nobody
level of
wasn't
anger or what they've done in the past.
Riding the subway, there's gonna be a flash.
Like I
Well, we're
had
trying
one
to
They're
of
definitely
those,
getting stronger.
And if it doesn't work, then
I had one of those at a cemetery that was freezing people solid.
And then the guy's asked, I was like,
You
dude,
So she
handled
needed
it
to be
well
able to
enough.
spirit.
yes.
Given our lack of supplies and the limited knowledge we had. You didn't cut off guard like that. You handled yourself well enough.
I'm still
And just
8 minutes late to work.
I know how to handle spirits.
prefer to be a bit more cautious than that.
I see them every day.
Get back
Talk
to
to them.
work. I don't care that we
they're
just
just
launched a
people.
nuclear
They're
bombardment on the
confused.
astral plane.
Scared.
Well aware.
Those newspapers.
It's not my first time. I just haven't dealt
We
with
did have
one
an
quite
angry
that.
spirit one time that was actually a murderer, and he was pretending
That
to be a good spirit.
many bodies.
Oh, that's.
It was a love triangle gone wrong. He got jealous, off the two. Oh, one of the missions that we sent the agents on about a distressed. What are the banshee? At first we thought she was the issue. We had sent the agents on a mission where the banshee was. At first we thought she was the main issue, but it turns out that she was mad because she was betrayed by the actual person inside of the shrine, who was hiding away.
Film festival. Sure, I guess.
Oh.
He had killed her beloved and then killed her,
Of course, I can confirm it will.
and that's why she was pissed.
No, you just aim and shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Sometimes
it's
vigil
not
spirits
always
are
the case,
most
but
actually,
oftentimes,
mostly vigil spirits
yes,
are
the things
misunderstood.
keeping spirits of the dead around is unfulfilled business.
And then there are just some
Being
people
betrayed
who
by
are
someone is
so
certainly
malicious and
annoying.
evil that evil carried over when they were
Negative
eventually
emotions trap us, they hold us down.
Yeah, good seeing you around.
I had to go to a graveyard where Warlord had so much hatred for the amount of people that he murdered over his lifespan. When they finally killed him, it didn't stick. He rose back as a spirit that had to be killed again and exercised.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
He was that angry that he refused to die, and I've never seen that happen.
Inaccurate information. Make him have an anger.
I mean, something about
has
being kept
history.
alive with the sheer force of will or something.
Something about his conquest wasn't over until the setup was over.
Well, but yeah, you two have playful personalities.
Either way, next time I'm going to be sure to
sort of do
verify
what you did, but more loosely.
exactly
It was
where
more
we're
like
going
pieces of armor just
and
kind of stacked to a skeleton.
Going and what's there, and who's there, maybe.
Well, so we tried to check for this.
It was just parts that he
We've
found.
listened for rumors, different things.
Just clapping on herself. Got it.
Well, she told me it was just like she found some blueprints and was just like, let's go.
Yeah, she
Hopefully this
didn't
works, yeah.
check for that one, and I thought we were headed to one of the other places we want to check out. We have a couple we want to go and take a look at, and I thought we were going to a different one, but apparently it was not, so I did not think to bring my supplies because the other one sounded like it was clean, and...
My training. I remember.
I mean, hopefully this works out. Yeah. Then we don't have to.
Not much I can do.
I am his.
Might just start bringing things just in case.
No. What?
Power
We
of
could always
Mars.
grab either Alma, Caldera, a few of the other agents that deal with spirits.
Yeah, but you don't want to make
It's also an
things
option
harder than it
too,
needs to
just
be.
because of his area.
Listen, you're gonna throw the best film festival, and they're not gonna be vengeful anymore, and they'll just go.
Yeah.
Either that or it'll turn into a B movie, they'll all do it, and it'll make him really pissed.
We're gonna believe.
Thank you.
If we don't believe, then it won't work, right? That's how it works.
I've
Well, yeah.
watched it. I think
Well, I
it's...
have to hope, because otherwise they might also come from me too. I don't want to
Yeah,
deal with that.
You're right now,
avoid
so
that.
I can say it.
I mean, I don't want to come. I don't want him coming for.
It's a decent movie. It's a decent. Well, okay. Here's what the movie is actually another movie. See, like what I was saying about my producer buddy. He said that if he posted, if he put that in theaters, he would get sued.
Thankfully, I don't.
Yeah, that's because it's literally just. The spirits, like, I think.
Actually,
No, it wasn't their favorite movie.
A film that they were
it was a
wanting
film they
to
applied for and got turned down. So their copy of the film is just them very well, I will say, edited in place of the main actress.
You're not kidding. Matt has
It's a romance film too. Oh.
Yeah,
to like it.
it's quite literally a self-insert.
It's like crippled by your reliance.
In the fullest sense of the term.
Yes, but no, I think you get it.
geometry class when I failed out. It wasn't even about my church.
Grade.
So yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what's
That explains a
using
lot.
notepads to calculate the trajectory of your piss.
You don't sometimes
They-
feel a
they
balance
wanna
for the
just
government
make
audience, but it happens.
It happens.
Also, I don't think they have notepads where he's from. Not like that.
Good luck,
Listen,
and
you need
like
any
I said,
help
if you
with
need
it?
any backup,
Boot camp to learn.
Yeah.
we have other
You need any
agents
help
that
with
deal
your
in that
film
sort of
stuff?
thing.
Okay,
It'll
boot
be
camp is
fine.
different from school.
It'll be fine.
You got it, buddy. Bring it in.
Boot camp, we learned to manipulate.
There's more than one scene with kissing in it.
Who's next?
Me.
Oh no, romance movie?
What are you doing?
Kissing?
I don't know, but I haven't said to King of the Hill,
How dare
so...
they?
Oh, there's another fight. Okay.
How is that lazy? I'm just comfy.
I don't know.
What?
They wanted to fight. Yeah.
They've been stretching.
Why
I've been
is
watching
looking
them
like
stretch the entire time.
Okay, well.
Damn,
Yeah, that is
shit.
That's okay. Yep. That's definitely some
stretching.
I missed it. Do it again.
You missed it.
What?
I did. I looked at you. Missed everything.
What's happening? I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm very hard to see.
They're
It's
doing
getting
another mock battle.
She's very flexible.
They were stretching because
Blink and you
they're
missed me.
doing it in the battle. So
I get
Damn.
the feeling. Does everyone just turn invisible these days?
I'm having a feeling I'm not gonna get much.
I don't.
Probably. Well, I mean, okay. To be fair, in
You
Doggone
need it from a mile away, Sen. Don't worry.
Is this what we're fighting?
No, I have a feeling fourth
Are
dimension.
you fighting Zeke? Good
Am
luck.
I gonna fight Zeke?
You know what's
Good
funny?
luck.
Oh.
I think we're fighting.
It's not the mountain
luck.
of pain as long as we remember to turn off the fucking simulation.
I got this after I saw.
Did you say backup or
Remember,
help?
if it feels like you're dying, it's not real.
Help, backup. Same thing, I guess.
I don't know. I think we're all gonna be fighting.
Fight
Sun.
on
Are we all,
until you can't see anymore. It's not real.
I'm gonna stand. for joining.
Take my necklace.
You
and I'll
know,
blame you
it's
and
really
go
funny,
fight
Charles, because I cannot see a damn thing on your face while I'm staring at you like this because there's lights. You're just a
good at,
giant amorphous blob to me right now.
That's kind of the point.
These are fingers.
You ever get into
Not you though.
a,
You got some bright ass eyes.
Oh, thank you.
And
theater projector?
You're my new favorite person, so I can see.
That's how it works.
Oh, I thought
I can only designate one.
I just had like a 20-minute long fight. No, I'm taking a minute.
And after this time, they're gonna be your new favorite.
Okay, so you can if you want to.
Water. Delicious.
Water?
I mean, other than the fact
I mean, if you
I
want to
don't know
grab a
what
few
we're
others, you can. I'll do King of the Hill.
spirit to them while you're walking away from me. Rightful rest.
Did you just shuffle your...
Oh.
That sounds boring.
They did a little shuffle at me.
Okay.
Deal.
Catherine.
Damn.
Catherine, if you did want to grab a few others and see about it, then I mean, sure.
Are you joining or are you spectating or? Are you...
I'll be in the center.
Okay.
I'll give you a
Well, you're not part of. We're not fighting you, right?
right.
King of the Hill.
Depends on how many people. King of the Hill. Make me move from the platform.
Oh, I'm just not built for King of the Hill.
Easier said than...
King of the Hill versus Zeke. Who's in?
Easier said than done.
Or I can.
Not me.
For some.
I can set
You've
it
been
to.
forcefully
They
conjured.
get rocks thrown at me again.
Objects.
Yeah, I suppose it's
We could set it to the city,
It is. I get rocks thrown at me every
I don't
day.
mind either one.
I don't wanna do
and
it.
then it's just.
I'm not gonna have a
happen-
choice of terrain when I'm going on missions.
Zeke's idea of training
Bet.
He throws rocks at me.
instead of what you do with Mercurium, it's just chucking rocks
focus on like how
Are you pumping in Sakoto, or you gonna watch?
Yeah.
he just keeps
Safe.
doing on.
Does anyone want in?
Safe
Uh,
for,
They're new, so I thought I'd give them a hand.
It's just so funny.
Especially against you.
Okay.
I'll try not to cheat too much.
I think it's a
Uh-huh.
2-on-1.
I haven't sparred with all my
just,
gear
like,
anyways.
Standing there. in the training rail.
betting. Let's see, what am I betting?
Is it just us two versus you?
In an amorphous ocean that you
Hey, does anyone want to have a spectator?
I will put the entirety of my evil conglomerate that I have inherited from my evil stepmom on the line for me winning.
We can try and put a favor to
Bet on
it.
yourself though, because if you bet against yourself, that's really fucked up.
Where do we want this? Do we want to do it over there?
It's probably illegal.
And I apply
Is
pressure.
it just us? Just us three?
I think that's how you get like.
I don't know anything about these fights. They're like
yourself?
a geomancer, right?
Yes, well,
If it's a body barrier,
Paladin,
yeah, but I was talking about the ones you do
who practices geomancy.
where you try to expand it, so I try to collapse it.
Oh,
That's when the book just break kneecaps.
I think I should. What?
That's how it happens.
Yeah, they're on.
Are you spectating? There's a spectating area up there.
That's crazy.
Okay. No one else joining?
Spectator Philly, now you got this.
I don't feel like getting my dick beaten in.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna
Okay.
Phrase it like that. My feet are.
So, I have no idea how strong Zeke is. So is this a free for all or is it 2v1? Want to team up or want to fight?
I'd rather not fight you until I know you better.
I'm worthless in this.
Okay, so let's eliminate Zeke and then we'll fight. Maybe.
I can't feel the. I can't feel the.
You have a gun.
But I gather
I don't like guns.
for now.
Wait, can you not like?
Alright, let's start on options.
You're sitting on hardware services.
Are
In range.
metal.
I mean, okay, I get that, but like, you know, if you like, you would
And
feel
there
the
is,
thing.
Unfortunately, it can be harder to track. Once she gets serious.
I'm so sorry. Did you just know what I want?
Oh, this is going to be an annoying challenge at first, I believe, but one of them is more apt to pushing. So I don't know how hard that gun hits. See which one of them decides to strike first. I have no cover,
Do you want a takedown or do you want us to just push you around?
Get me to the second level. So anything past this level that I'm standing on is your victory. Is what they would like to believe. Shouldn't lose sight of her.
But you will.
I'll just have to make sure the ground's shaking enough to lose your footing, that's all. I'll let Sanichi call start then. Who's got an explosion? Fine, I guess I can do it. I'll wait for them to go up. You know what? I think my options are better that way.
If the sim didn't count those slabs of stone, this would have been a very short fight.
Okay.
You can't stay there. You're gonna have to drop cover or move.
Walk through the rocks. Sanctuary ready?
Got shot in the back. What happens if one of us gets shot up here?
The sim is counting us as players right now, so we're probably fine.
Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not either.
Don't want to get hit at all.
I will know though during our
Oh, fuck!
And kick. Toss. Lick. Damn it. Jeez. Alright, you've definitely gotten a lot tougher. That used to throw you around pretty easily.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Use me as cover if you have to.
Oh, those are just annoying.
Stab from behind. Punch. Oh shit. That was.
Nice. Chip the armor. Good teamwork, honestly, hitting from 2 different directions.
Yeah, I saw you.
They have a gun.
Going towards the front.
Yeah, it's annoying to chip off pieces of the armor, but the big one actually
The
did
gun wasn't
sort of.
doing much.
Well, you can still
Everyone's
annoy
so
somebody
dumb.
when you can't hit them hard enough. You're just
Well, I
making
got
space
behind
for
you and was trying
Sakoto.
to get- Yeah.
Honestly, she's pretty immovable, using her as actual cover.
Whoa.
Whoa.
She can take a
I was
beating.
trying to use a sniper to get you to get out of that cover and give Sakoto room to advance, and then when that happened, when you were...
I figured your gun would be
fighting
more
yourself, I
effective
was-
than me hitting him.
How fast can you shoot that thing?
Pretty fast.
Well, these blocks are pretty durable.
I'm
and
not
you've got a
familiar
ledge.
with using it in like this type of scenario. It's mostly for assassinations. But
Like that?
Hey.
Decent?
Alright.
it has a lot of recoil.
Yeah. If you were able to shoot a little bit faster, you could put a few rounds into my armor before I'm able to repair it.
Yeah, I noticed that you were kind of repairing it, so I was like, okay, I just need to get you dodging it, so you're distracted from Sakoto, and then when Sakoto's advanced, then I could advance because I'm fast, and then we
I
can
was
both
hoping I
pound you
could
from both
lodge
sides.
myself into the floor long enough, but these things are pretty damn durable. The only thing I do is grip to it.
Yeah.
It's definitely
What were you
improved.
Coming
doing?
from
were you,
two
like,
angles.
using some psychic energy to block them or something? Like they're like
Yeah,
deflect their
sensei.
rocks or something?
Like that.
Once you get close enough and they're not prepared, they just get pushed off the hill.
Yes, I waited for you to try to get him off balance when he was not as sturdy from one direction.
Once I raised one of my legs off the ground, it was over.
We can only push so hard, but if he's already off balance, can do a lot.
Jump height in sim is high.
This, with enough readiness and ability to plant myself, I can be pretty stationary.
So like,
It's
this
very
like
heavy.
a skin, like a rock skin, or are you literally rock?
Yes and no, it is an outer coating. I'm still flesh inside.
Okay. I saw you
So-
doing this, and I was like, oh, okay, well, my sniper's not going to do that much, because I kind of was expecting you to...
I have
basically,
had a gun
like,
go
petrify
through
it
it
and do
before.
Okay.
So basically, if you were to shoot somewhere, maybe where there's less armor, and I'm able to not repair it quick enough or move armor from one side to the other, it makes it a little bit harder. Sakoto's ability hits pretty much entire body, so it's really hard for me to maintain, because it sends basically a shockwave through me.
Okay. That's cool.
I could stand there and
I
keep
wasn't
taking
expecting-
blasts from her, but eventually I kind of pass out.
Mm-hmm. You use up your mana? Okay.
No, she
That works
physically
sometimes?
racks my brain.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
No. I'm not doing anything with anyone's heads. Well, aside from the disappearing thing, of course.
More like the reverberation from my armor shaking.
Like getting a concussion.
Warn us next time!
good? All right.
And the simulation's off.
Okay.
Oh, your ass is gone. You are
Good. I'm getting toasted. I'm getting
toasted,
brother. It's gonna be good.
I am gonna be
Oh
picking
man. Wait, where's Sakoto?
your hair from off of the ground.
Wait,
She's
where'd
not
she
in
go?
front of you.
They're somewhere. They're just they're somewhere.
Andrew. Good night.
Oh, fuck. This is bad. I'm cold. It's cold. Oh, fuck, it's cold.
Dude turned into a penguin.
Hey, Sakoto!
Well done.
Thank you.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, good fight,
to be
good fight,
honest.
good fight.
It's actually nice seeing the seeing Kat actually being open up too. She hasn't been able to actually use any of the guns during her training.
Showed me a bit of what she could do before this, so.
She's still
the
talking him up, eh?
giant gun is. It's a gun, so.
Hey,
She told me she knows how to use it, so.
That was
When I saw she was
Bam,
firing
there you
at him
go.
and he was taking cover, I thought, you know,
Come on, I gotta
trying
keep
to
you on your
force him out
toes.
of cover would work. He can only take so much cold before he's going to have to move away from
Remind
me.
me next time to program those things to actually let me dig.
Well, I mean, you'd have to.
Need
talk
some
to
dirt
Sakoto.
patches up there?
Vivian, it's Ariel
But it
thing.
felt like
No,
it
I
was
meant
just
I tried
too
to
much
lodge
of
my
the
sword in deep, and I can only get it to attach.
I was trying to train different aspects of myself, and
I wonder
know
if
how
you
to
could make
use
other
it. I was trying to
shapes.
use
Give
the
yourself
strategic
like
sense and then get in and be like,
what's it called? Coming down.
What's his name? Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee.
Give
You ever
yourself
hear
like
Bruce Lee?
spike feet.
Too disgusting.
Yo, Bruce Lee?
He's the guy who said, I'm not afraid of someone who has trained 1,000 kicks. I'm afraid of the guy who has trained the one kick.
One
1,000.
kick 10,000 times.
Yeah.
I don't
so
care
you're
about the
saying
man
I
who
should
knows
only ever use
10,000
my
kicks.
gun.
Only
what I'm
ever
saying
use
is
the
there's nothing
fucking loud
wrong
one. Yeah.
With getting
I know.
really good at one thing.
Yeah.
I'm already
Being a master
not
of
to
a single
toot my own
technique is
horn, but I'm
gonna
already
take
pretty
you
good
a
with
while.
my sniper. So I was trying to get some hand-to-hand experience
but
from
one
archery.
man who knows 10,000
And I was like,
different
okay, well,
kicks
it's
is
attractive.
not as
God
strong
got
as somebody
Sakoto
who
in
knows one
while
kick
it's
10,000
pressing him.
times.
Now I want to go and support. Because that's what all my
I feel like that's just not true, because then you know, like, a bunch of different things to, like, counter the one kick.
Okay,
trying
yes,
to-
but
me trying to get around with
Catherine's
one
pistol,
one in the face
10,000
is
shots against my armor
But it seems
doesn't
like
do the
it's my-
same as
it
her
seems like
one
what I'm most
shot of their
comfortable doing is
sniper
getting
rifle.
around the enemy and
Oh, you guys again.
You chip away at it, it's gonna
Got
crack
Took a little
eventually.
bit. Yeah, it definitely took a little bit, but hey, you did it.
Right?
They're
The fact that it
definitely
takes
a
longer.
useful
More so
tool.
about
Just
the saying's less
terrifying
about the actual
things.
tool and more so just the determination of thorough practice.
If you learn something so well that you can hit somebody no matter what they're trying to do, then you hit them. But if somebody knows
Mastery.
a lot of different moves, but they don't know them very well,
Sonichi-san is very wise.
Then it's clumsy. It's a big reason why I stick to what I know.
Like a lot of my
that's like me asking
ability
you to
use
throw
is
spells
just
at
in
me that you
refinement.
know versus one spell that I've trained for years.
look at like the difference between me being able to expand my key versus when I'm trying to move around using it. It's pretty night and day, and which one I can do better.
Definitely, sometimes switching gears is very difficult.
I'm going to get sent.
That's why I had to
jump
suddenly
from
duck and,
podium to podium
you know,
while keeping
hit the
his
deck.
key levels raised.
Trying to go from sneaking to suddenly being solid
I
is
don't
it takes
know
a moment.
what's up with it. It's just so
Well, you'll get used to it.
Mm.
Especially while concentrating on balancing. So you take each step.
trying to figure out during the fight. She hit me with a rock.
And then after you get
Kind of like one of my
semi-decent
cyberware wouldn't shut
at
down,
that,
I do.
which almost caused me to
Yeah.
overheat.
once
Oh,
you get
it's
semi-decent
not
at that, I'll make you
Ching.
carry objects.
I'm
Like
trying
buckets
to
of
see
water.
That's
You
actually
alright?
some of the
Yes,
reason
I'll-
why
Unfortunately,
asked
I
you
don't
guys
think
to
I'm
help
going to
me
be
out
able to help
today.
you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Here,
It's just
Do you need cold hands?
Yeah,
That's what today
just,
is.
you know, get you
We're
something to
gonna
look at.
Probably
when
for
you
the
get back.
next while, I'll be
You
doing
need to be
practice with the
physically
kids
cold?
at the dojo.
oh wait, is that actual cold?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
she
fucking
started to-
cold. It's freezing.
can make
We would
things
work
really
together
cool.
so well.
That's what
I
I was
overheat
saying is,
if I use too much cyberware.
at the first start you were shooting at him, right?
I hate you.
Or gun, something.
You?
She iced up my right arm and I had to break it.
Well, I mean,
Into
eventually,
the,
yes.
I was trying to force him out of cover. He was using that big wall of his. So I used that against him, forced him into where you were, so you could take shots. Sorry.
So Frost is actually a dirty target. I couldn't even see you because looking that direction just got ice in my
Hair stays on.
It can be. Snow is dangerous.
Equipment a bit better.
In the sim.
Oh, it
But if
definitely
I
is.
cut it,
But yes,
I just realized something really silly.
she builds up heat.
But do you know if...
What are the files?
What if we try?
So
Like,
too much
if I hold
heat
this
means...
for a period.
What are you doing? You look like you're vibrating.
This is my reaction times are accelerated here,
Yeah, you're
and I move a
glowing.
lot faster.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a little uncomfortable, but you can
Please
kind of
don't
tell.
hurt
If we were going to be
yourself.
working in the field,
I mean,
you
I
need to
already
do
can't
this.
do it, you know
It's fine, I'm used to
Illegal
it.
move.
But around this level, I feel
I could get somebody
Think
else.
of it like turning up the speed value.
like there.
Hey,
Yeah.
buddy,
See, I
how's
start
Illegal.
and I just start overheating. I start
Not
overheating.
allowed.
So if you
How
in the
best to cool you
field
down?
cool me down.
This isn't like
Honestly, how prevalent is the like? Is it only focused
It's
on one
local,
spot? or
and I
is it
don't
spread
want
out?
to go too hard with it. Too far.
My back.
Otherwise,
my back.
it'll. Okay.
the problem is when I walk, I go.
Do you have like a thing in your eye?
Can't really
to see
spread it
your
out all that
levels?
much. It's
Yeah,
more
I
or
do.
less where I
have-
contact.
Yeah, that's good.
So
Okay, that's enough. Yeah, well, I'll take
You're
some
not making
close.
Sakoto snow cones.
Come on! Come on, it'd
We
be
can
so
know.
good!
We don't need
Why
it's not the first time it's come up.
You should make them play whack-a-mole.
Because we don't use our magic for business practices. You don't see me going in and selling gargoyles.
Yeah. Wait a minute. People do this all the time.
We literally do! We have our magical powers and we go on missions. We make money off that.
Okay, I just think it's a little bit unethical. Now, if you did it for
This
charity or
over-
something, then, you know.
This thing in my spine.
Use
Because
what
there's
you
people
have
that
to make
actually
money.
have real ice and shave that ice by hand on the streets, and they don't have the magic powers.
Okay, for you.
Okay.
What?
Sucks for them.
Sakoko?
If you're doing it in a certain spot and you're
When you
not
were cooling me
taking somebody
down.
else's.
You were cooling this down on my
I
spine.
feel like that's so good, though.
Yeah.
Alright, let me put it this way though. It's,
That's what overheats
it's
mostly.
okay to do
So,
it if you're not just
to
going into a corner where there's
do
somebody
that
else
on there,
trying to
in
make
that
a living
area,
and
it
just
should-
using your magic to run
Forever
them
to
out.
put together.
If
Try
we
to keep it
ever-
in mind, and if I ever
If we
see
go
you
anywhere,
overheat, or if you really need the help, if it's emergency,
Then you're
please
just a corpo at that point.
yell for me.
it's very.
Part that you push around on the streets.
Definitely.
It's like
Worst comes to worst, I'll just coach you in it. It might be really, really cold for a moment, and you might find yourself feeling a bit stiff. If it stops,
something-
We should get you like a dollhouse.
Why do I need a dollhouse?
Getting a little excited there.
I don't know.
Stops you from
chill when you're small.
stops you
I
from
just do that in my
overheating.
room, and my blankets
yeah.
just become like
You're
big
getting
thing.
your.
Is it? It's something you can teach. Is that what you're saying, or what?
No, I'm
You're a little
saying
ahead of yourself there.
if I must cool you down quickly,
Don't worry, it looks
more.
like he's grounded now.
Yeah, but those people are fake.
I don't think you saw it.
I eventually want to learn magic to make people small with me.
Like I was sitting in the
Because I know that's something I can do. I
Oh,
just
okay,
have to
it's-
wait
it's ranged.
for my mana pool to adjust a bit more.
Okay,
and
that's
I'll
good
be
to know.
able
Yeah, and if
other people.
forever in an environment that's a bit too hot, or if I'm running a bit too hot, I might just ask
like
you to
dome
freeze me.
You are.
Yeah.
I
You
get
still
hot
have to
enough
chew
to
your gum
touch
to
at my
get it to work.
Yeah.
Do you want soup?
He's talking about getting me a dollhouse.
Because gum has a cool feeling in your mouth.
Spearmint.
You would save money on apartments.
It would, but also
helps.
everything's like plastic.
My girlfriend was obsessed with them. They'd always have one in their glove box. They always have a whole pack
You
of them.
can, you can pay for one that's
I'm dry.
You have a girlfriend?
I could.
I don't have any organs.
Sorry,
Oh,
It happens.
I got separated from them, and we
I
didn't ever
think
break
that
off.
she'd be
It's
really
just
good at,
we got our
espionage.
lives kind of got pulled apart from each other.
Imagine
yeah.
her in an all-black
sorry about
outfit.
it up.
Only problem is that you're
No,
glittery all the damn time.
it's life.
She was a
Yo.
fairy. Sorry.
But I can't.
Put her into a vent.
It's mostly.
Do you like some soup?
But imagine her wearing all black and then a full mask.
Is this a
and her
can of
hair
soup?
tied back wearing a mask.
Yes.
You wouldn't even. You would just think it's a butterfly.
Why'd you hand
for
me a
second
can
if
of
it
soup?
passed by.
Right.
Yeah, they have
She'd be excellent at entering covertly.
You did.
And then
No, I saw
sabotaging
Do you want a second?
Here's the soup now.
No, I'm good. I'll put it in my soup bucket.
I don't want your soup, Charazan. I make perfectly good soup, not from a can. My stuff tastes better.
You do.
It just
Yeah,
depends.
no, I agree.
What are you putting it?
Just not very good.
Depends on what I'm in the mood for, really.
My specialty is like
Like
defensive
scallops.
stuff, so I don't know how well that.
My stuff, they're fresh.
That is true.
Well, you could turn yourself defensively into a
true.
battering
That is
ram and
true.
just
You are
fly
right.
some just
I like
You're right
soup
about
that are
that.
kind of just a hodgepodge of
You can
everything.
eat
Like,
it, yeah?
All 200 something.
Imagine if she can make herself
Did you
dance like a
know
bowling
You
ball.
can
half
eat,
of
yeah?
your bones are in your hands and feet?
Yeah.
I'm like
she
a
just
fly.
flies.
I have to
I
check
cook and everything on.
my friend
Wait,
Mugbai
so while you're
Chong.
going down
She's
the highway.
synthetic. She can eat.
Actually,
It'd be inventive way to use
I
your shield.
learned to
how
ask.
big versus small you are. Do you weigh the same?
I can do everything a normal human can do.
So if you get
I taste, I smell, I eat.
25 here, 25
Every.
Charles and I are heading out.
As someone with experience in a human body and in this body, it feels almost identical.
And if you
You'll have a good rest of your nights. At least you know you're gonna be headed out.
and before you hit him, you got big.
Be safe. Have a good
Nice
one.
meeting you.
What the fuck?
Tenez, this is
Yeah.
Bye, man.
Fucked up.
Take care.
Send it there.
Don't anyone claim that bounty before
It's really
we go back
easy
to
just kinda
Industrial.
Oh, what?
Nah, that's
Oh,
Do you not see me, like,
yeah, I heard about that.
enthusiastically
They have a bounty on their
begging
head.
to you
Yeah,
for my
please
coding?
don't get yourself killed.
Being inside of objects stops you from
not
doing
the
that.
plan.
I'm not sorry that you're a fucking really
I'll
dark
see you
speck in a
around.
really dark room.
Bye, Charles.
Some random person.
I'm mostly just gonna be
God
running
damn it,
around
this is
in
like
the
a SWAT
cathedral
unit.
and other places.
And then
If you find who it is, put a hit on the other
small
person.
is like
I'll claim
the
it.
size I go when I don't think
Yeah, that's
about
my
it,
superhero
and then
name,
the
don't worry
little
about
one I have to think about.
It's the kind of thing I want to handle myself.
So this
So,
is natural,
like,
and then the
Alright.
other one is natural, but the itty bitty one.
Nobody knows who I am
You
when I'm
already say goodbye to them.
If you were to get knocked out, do you revert size?
Our stealth just line up really well.
They know because they're like
Both
you know,
stealth
saying
and you
like,
can help me with my overheating.
It's not a concentration
Justice.
ability.
Because we're chill.
No, this is just
Maybe.
kind of like what I can do.
you're one of them.
Oh, you're just a refugee.
I don't have to think
Yeah,
about
you,
it.
yeah,
you
you're
change-
living
Eventually, I
in the
have
same
to
place
stop.
of League of
Differently.
Justice.
Yeah.
Still.
I can keep things
know,
going
good
for a
emergency
while if
settings.
I'm
Size, or
sitting
is it
still
just
and
whatever?
meditating while holding
Whatever I'm
the
feeling. When I was a kid, I liked
invisibility, and I can't cool you down and be invisible at the same time.
For
That's
the
just
most
too
part,
much.
though,
Oh.
I
They
liked
visit
being
the
small.
But it's mostly so for like after combat,
of
it takes a
justice.
while for me to cool down unless we're in a cold environment.
What is
Oh.
the
And
absolute
so,
smallest you
as
can
preparation, like before we get into an next
The
fight,
one you
like
just saw
or
me
something like
before.
that.
No,
Like
that's
depends on the mission, obviously, but it's a good,
Yes.
it's just a good utility to have. I've never met anyone who could do that. The only like people with powers I've really met before this focused on stuff like pyrokinetics.
There's one other,
Even a bit of
in Aegis
precognitive
who
ones.
actually does
For me to
this.
go splat.
Kuro is her name.
Also true.
She's also a scion.
Kuro.
Though she does this thing, it's really cool. I
get
haven't
noticed in the
figured
first
out how to do it myself, but
It saved me from
she
being
can
flamethrowed.
sort of point
I
with a
see I
gun,
got attacked. I
shoot
went
ice
really
from her
small
fingers.
Because I couldn't escape in time and
Oh,
tucked
that's
myself in a
cool.
corner, and a guy with
Get
a
it?
flamethrower walked right in front of me.
We're both able to manifest
I almost.
cold, ice,
He didn't see
these sorts of things.
Is that like a psionic thing, or is that like a specific
Not as
to
far as I
you
can
when it
tell.
just happens to also be to
I
them?
know another
I get what you're doing, but
who
it's
can
all
manifest
sealed.
electricity,
Like if I go into water, no water
and
goes
another
inside.
who can manifest fire.
Do you
We could.
need to wear
I don't know how well that
That's
was.
pretty cool.
We're not all the same, and
No, but
How long did it take you
Yes,
for
yeah,
your
it's very funny.
transformation to include your things here?
no, it's I don't know everything about it, but they call this manifestation of energy through heat or electricity or cold. They call this telekinesis.
It would be amazing.
Force and energy
Oh!
made
Fire
manifest.
mages back at the academy who has
I've never
been
heard.
sent there.
Okay, when you're going, okay, so telekinesis or is psionic energy? It is the application of like psionic energy or something.
Yes,
Okay, I've heard people talk about telekinesis.
yes, not
before,
all
but not
scions can do the same things. Like I said before, Kuro-san can fire ice from her fingers, but all I've managed to do so far is sort of blow it a little way away from me. Sort of extend the range. But another friend of mine, she can manifest a blade of energy. It's pretty useful for cutting things. It's not perfect, and tires her out though. She's still practicing. Well, you've seen some of the other things that I can do. Going invisible. Yes. Less like going invisible and, well,
I might be
it's
pulling a few agents to help me
telepathy.
with something. It's technically
We
not
overlooked
telepathy,
something
but
obvious.
it's
We
adjacent.
probably should have cooperated a bit more. We both could have just gone invisible and snuck up, and then just I go behind him, grab him, and you
He
push
was
him off. That
expecting
could have been an easy one. Oh, was he? Okay.
Yes. So he's Hezekiah-sensei. He has been helping to train me ever since I learned of my forms. So he's pretty used to fighting.
He knows your tactics.
There were a couple of times where he tried to anticipate when I was going to pop up, and he got pretty close at one point.
No, I haven't.
Just intuit, like just in a random direction, throw a rock.
Yes, I try to keep on my toes, not being predictable, but he can still sometimes figure it out.
From material plane to the plane.
No, I am a telepath. When I go invisible,
certain time frames.
I am obscuring myself from other people's
you're
minds.
obscuring yourself.
So we're creating her an anchor point.
Are there any like minds that doesn't work against? Like, are there like
Other scions
people train
sometimes
around it or something?
can kind of resist. So far I haven't found anybody who can truly just stop it from happening. Most people are not expecting it.
So I'm gonna be.
But I do know one scion who managed. They could tell something was wrong, that something was going on, and that someone was nearby messing with them.
That's always scary.
Messing with their head.
There
They were
was
also a telepath.
I did have a
happens between there and there.
The scariest thing for when you're like invisible or trying to go unnoticed is when everyone else doesn't notice you, but that one person who just has a feeling, and and then they look in your direction. You're like, and then one guy. There was one Oni. I think he was an Oni, some type of Oni, or it was a demi-human that similar to it. I never really knew him, but I was on an operation in my own thing. And I was sneaking in to try to scout out an area. And this guy was like, he was their assassin. And he could just tell something was off. I don't know how he did it, but as soon as I came in through the door, he just looked in my direction. But he didn't act on it. It was just like, I didn't make any noise, I didn't think, it just, something about it. Caught him off guard, and
Change in
he was just
temperature or
heightened the
air
entire
pressure?
time.
Yeah,
Maybe it could have been the...
I have a vague.
Maybe me walking through the door,
And then hopefully we
like,
can
had enough of an air pressure change or something. I pushed the air,
I don't know.
over it. I don't know.
I've heard
The door was, it was
a
like an open,
number
like,
of
open portal.
stories of people being able to do these sorts of things. It's best not to rely on
He
it all
was-
too much, but it's definitely
He was
a
very
very,
scary.
very helpful tool.
What he could do is he could teleport. Like, he was basically, he would teleport and drop a bomb and then leave. That's how he would assassinate people. But he was their main, like, he was their main enforcer for that type of
What
stuff.
did I walk
So that made him scary, because if he looks in your direction, he could just be there and like immediately, you don't have time to react. So I basically had to just back out of the room and wait for him to finish his business there. But even
I'm
then,
gonna.
it's just...
You know what? I am gonna do it now. I am gonna do it now. Fucking. Oh, no.
Stop it.
What are you holding out on the suite?
Stop
Don't
it.
bully Gloom.
He's bullying
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, you see this?
He's
This is how I'm
bullying- he's
treated
bullying
around
me
here.
first.
Why is that bad?
I can't believe this guy, man. I'm here, I'm his
Bitch
friend.
ass motherfucker.
You know, I try to tackle him with his chalky ball problems, and this is
I'm
the
gonna
thanks I get.
fucking.
Eh?
Hey, he's.
Why are you glowing?
Why are you glowing?
His phantom powers.
Generating magic.
How many different types of powers?
Yes, here's
Motherfucker. Shut up.
A lot.
You may have heard of him.
Name was Andrew.
All right, Bright.
It is.
Some people inherit powers, some people study them, some people are born with them and figure out how to control them, like I did.
I like how he knows better.
Talking about a Justice League, and his name is G-Spot.
What?
It's just hard
the
to
League of Justice.
I swear.
It's the League of
Yeah,
Justice.
my
What?
superhero name is the
That
G-Spot.
sounds like
It's just hard to keep track of all the different types of powers.
Oh yeah.
I want to I need to learn them to learn how to fight with them or against them. And it's just there's so
I
much.
have found
to
can
cover.
be broken into
the gloom spot.
2 or 3 different sort of.
It works. It
works.
Yes, that's exactly why it. Yes, thank
I'm
you.
just
That's
saying.
exactly why
He
it came up.
brings the opposite
Power
of what
type?
it means. He brings
There's obviously
shadows and
magic.
dread.
Then there are
but he's called that
sort
because
of
he's so hard to find.
psionics.
Yes.
And
You
then
can't-
there
you can't-
are just people's natural skills. Like certain animals
You'll find just
can,
being picky. You don't need to
you know, breathe fire or something.
I was told that
Spit
ICCA are
water,
scary.
make it really hot.
What?
Although we could get you a spiked mace.
Their
and,
body allows
So you
them
can
to do
kind of
things.
generalize them in a way.
Yes.
I'm scared that I'm going to.
Because like, is there a difference between your like
Well,
ice
no,
psionic
there was
powers
a guy
and like
there
an
who
ice
was
mage or
afraid of
something,
women,
or
and
is
he
like
didn't
how
wanna
you'd
take his
react to them
coffee
the
cup
same way?
order from me.
Okay.
You can
And
react to
he
them
was
more or less in the
scary,
same
so
way.
I ducked behind
But the way that
counter when he
I
tried to wave me back,
access
I jumped up
this
and
power and
swiped
wield
him.
it is very different from a mage, someone who studies magic. Though there are certain similarities. For instance, I once met a sorcerer. He claimed to be the great descendant of some dragon.
Regenerative properties.
Don't know how that
Of a
works.
dragon.
but
He's like a surgeon.
sometimes families become blessed. You know, someone did a favor.
He's a surgeon.
And
And
their
he's really weird
children are
regenerative properties.
given gifts.
Surprise! It's a dragon.
Something and then his body
Well,
goes
no,
off. Apparently,
no,
he's
no,
given,
no,
like, part of
like-
his brain to
Yeah.
people.
Oh,
she scares me.
oh
And
no,
then just regrew
I don't know how that works.
Yes.
No, like you do a favor for a dragon, and they're willing to bestow something upon you. They might bless your lineage.
I'm.
Oh, with like power or something, and that's how. Okay.
I have nothing.
That's interesting.
I met one.
I don't know.
He claimed he
consider
could
yourself a woman?
breathe lightning, like a dragon does.
Kind of like an identity thing. I don't know.
I don't
Dragons
think
can breathe
it's
lightning?
either
That's some
or.
kind. Yes, some breathe lightning, some breathe sand, some breathe acid, some
They can only breathe
fire
fire.
or water.
Scary, right?
Terrifying.
Elemental dragons,
So what I'm
very
learning
scary.
is that there's a billion different ways to access different types of power, but what I should do to when I'm working with them or against them is like generalize them. Like you do ice magic, like
They were nice.
Yes.
but you do ice like psionics. But how I would cooperate with someone and work around their abilities and work against someone doing that would be the same across if they were casting
Yes.
like, magic ice versus psionic ice versus
Yes.
some other mechanical or whatever.
For
Because
instance,
if I generalize, it's so much easier.
no, I understand. What tends to be the most different is the effect it can have on
What is that
us.
word that they use?
A mage will run out of
Using
mana
those
eventually,
schemes, he's got
and they can continue to push past this
baptism or
at great
something.
cost to their
I don't know.
well,
that's
I
what
only
they were
just
saying.
started
their
playing
body,
video
their
games.
life. They can literally kill
Oh, you
themselves,
rhythm with the
casting too powerful a spell while they're
That's
too
what I heard
weak.
them say. Andrew's
A scion
now.
can
No
be
master
similarly.
cannot use this.
I don't have many examples for us, but I know if I have pushed myself far too much, I've
Is it like a
bled from the ears and the nose and the eyes.
Ooh, like a giant migraine that gets worse and worse into like a concussion.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
migraines are the worst.
Use it all the time.
There's ways
I'm only
to
2
help
years
with these
younger
things,
than you.
though.
Don't stoop
Psionics,
down to that.
it's more just rest, and
I'm literally 2 years younger
dark
than
chocolate tends to help sometimes with the
If you stop
headaches.
taking small
Dark
pieces
chocolate.
of silverware
Yes.
from the cabinets, then I'll
Someone
listen
told
to
me
you.
once they think it's something to do with like spelling, helps with inflammation or something, but I don't really know how it works. All I know is
If it works, it works.
it worked out. My
It's
headaches
not real silver.
don't hurt so
It's not
much.
even real
That
metal.
might also just
Hey.
be me
If we're on a mission
into
and the med
reality,
kit, I'll throw
so
some dark chocolate in
who
there.
knows?
Wow.
I'll carry some dark chocolate on me if we're ever working together then.
Don't have to do that. I usually keep a small amount on me anyways.
What's wrong with snow cones?
Okay.
Nothing. That's my point.
Okay, but he was going corporal.
Oh, they're sparring or training up there.
Bad.
It's a good idea. Come on.
He's a
No, wait, no. It was his idea. It was his idea. His
It's
idea.
okay.
It was
He
his
found
idea.
now
It
I
was
have
his
a
idea.
diamond,
It was
and now
his
I
idea.
gotta keep
It was his
checking to make sure it doesn't take it.
Please.
You can always deposit it in the safety box.
I don't even know what that is.
Can you even get cold? Like, if I do that, is it?
If you hold me for long enough, it'll take a while. Like
think he
probably like
just wants
at
you to
least
hold him.
20 minutes.
Don't we all?
Or you could do what I did and glitter bomb him.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, hot is even worse.
Glitter
the
I don't want
cold's
to
a
bomb
little
anyone.
better.
No,
does he-
glitter
Wait, can
bombing
you
is
glitter
like.
him through his gear? And like, he's got glitter
Oh,
inside
when we
him.
went on that one mission, these crystals, when we took them out of this room, exploded into glitter, and then I just put like a handprint on his back.
Thank you. I'm
So he just had his
trust you.
little
I
handprint.
trust
Still
you. I
have a
trust
little
you.
bit
I
on my
trust you.
shield, by the way. It's still not
You
coming
walk
off.
back over here.
I trust because I wanted to trust you.
Dakota, if you,
Sorry.
raise
You
funds,
broke
can you
it.
give him a brain freeze?
Seconds?
You know how I can give someone brain freeze, don't you remember?
Ah, it's okay. We're not. That's like
brain
Sakocones. That's what it was. Sakocones.
Just Sakocones. That was it. That was
Bottle
it.
of something?
I thought it was
You
Sakoto.
make like slushies?
Yeah, slushy.
My name is
No,
Sakoto.
it's
No, what he was saying, he was calling you Sakoko.
Oh,
Sakocones.
I like that.
That,
Yeah.
if we, I was thinking that if we get like one of those like
business.
carts that like you push along and then you make a snow cones and you can call it Sakocones.
She runs
Ice
forward. I don't know if you've met Maddie.
I have no idea
She
what either of
calls
you
her,
said.
Sabobo.
No.
Snow cone business.
It's
Maddie.
Oh, what the? Oh, telling them.
I could really go for some ice cream. Sorry, I'm thinking of like cold food.
Come on,
Just like a long
Dakota.
version of my
I
name.
want a
that Maddie
slushie.
says.
What?
Come on.
Slushy?
This-
Or a
Two
smoothie?
potential customers,
My God,
right?
you're-
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Also, don't have any water with
Oh
me.
my gosh, what if we
Brenda
go
is
out
one of
and
them
get
was probably-
Yeah, ooh, we would need water,
Can I
wouldn't
get
we?
boba?
Oh,
Should I
damn.
Okay, well, I knew I have a
And you
new
need
favorite
cream
before
for
I
ice
use my
cream.
hair.
It's in the name.
Well, no.
It's
Yeah, no, we're
steal-
thinking
I'm
of
steal
snow
their
cones, not ice
A
cream.
boba
with
is
little
so good.
gummy balls.
I
I'll
like.
probably get some
So-
tomorrow for other agents that
Tapioca
trade.
balls?
We
I
name
don't
it
like
Sakoco.
milk tea,
I think
so I
sometimes
get
they're
like
gummies.
the
Is
the
that
other
what they were
version of
talking
boba
about
because milk
chocolate?
tea gets me sick.
I get one that has
Sakocones.
That's all I remember.
I normally get mango
When the
strawberry
weather is
with
hot,
the
have
mango
yourself
pearls.
a Sakoco.
You're making
That's like my go-to.
Oh my God, we gotta do this.
Sakocones. Find them now at the corner of
Never
every
mind.
street.
Boba's really good.
He wants a
Tapioca
banana smoothie.
Every street in Zephyrus.
Every-
Every single one.
You are now
You're
all
there.
of
You
the
found out
Sakoco.
earlier that I'm liquidy.
We should take
I don't
a
think there's any
Sakokone cart
boba places
through the dangerous
open
part
right
of
now, though.
industrial.
So you'll
But
No,
just
thank you.
when you
Use
say
it.
liquidities, then
Instant-
you can
instant-
Just leave it
form
there.
of an object or inside.
Everybody comes out for the Sakocones.
And the bio like monstrosities that are being unleashed right there, right now.
That's a
Yes, thank
commercial
you.
we make. We get like beasts coming out and they're fighting on the street, and then here comes Sakocones, and then they all go wait, stop, and then they all rush to get Sakocones, and then it's everyone's oh, this is beautiful. We have a whole marketing campaign already.
This is genius. Bringing peace to Zephyra one cone at a time.
They stung.
I wish it was that easy.
Prolonged concept.
And then we make
That would be so
Sakofuns.
good.
We make a Sakofun,
get
and then we
a
can make
regular
it for like
Yes.
Perfectly fine.
starving children and
I should be
Everywhere.
perfectly fine if you ever needed somebody to
Yeah, kinda
actually
everywhere.
give you a handshake.
percentage of the
We'll
proceeds.
reset the arena.
Ah, this is I love it.
Oh.
I should have been a
understand.
marketing major. Not that I went to school. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Did you have a business major?
Man, I'm
Talking
like
about
6.
chairs.
Pain and injury I have sustained on the behalf of that city is just too much.
I've rebuilt.
Okay.
too many walls to get-
Oh, you and me both.
We can start on a smaller branch in a different town, a little bit less shooty at you.
We can send you guys to Ristov.
Yeah, I
I
don't
bet
like-
you they've never heard of those.
Oh, what about that Orlando Soccer place? I've heard a lot about that. They give good snow cones.
Yo, that'd be good.
I've always wanted to go to Orlando.
That'd be
We have
that'd be
shaved
a
ice.
good testing ground.
The food sounds so good.
Yeah. So
Especially up north, where it's all cold anyway.
Sakoto, and some like strawberry.
All right, fine. You guys can go to Orlando
syrup.
Soccer then.
And
There's probably a few actual ice cream parlors.
Permission,
There's
official
probably
permission.
One that's
Yes.
not in the residential district. Well, the park.
Does
You
he
can go to
give
the
you
park.
permission for everything?
You're all
No.
forgetting that
I
I
was
still
gonna
have
do
to.
this
I have
with
to
you,
figure out
so
how to
sorry.
actually do something like that.
To help me start.
It's fine. What we'll do is we'll get like one of those carts that you like wheel around, and we'll just like fill it with water. We'll just fill it. We'll just fill it with ice, and then wait. We fill it with water, and then you freeze it,
Double check what his shift.
so we don't have to pay for the freezing.
Yeah.
You know what I like doing? I like taking like leftover watermelon juice and then freezing that in the freezer.
We can use the funds to like make temples. Or use with just the water.
Has this thing called account.
And you can use it to then like do good for other people.
I'm already working on one. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Just it's just a way.
Okay, but you can put the funds towards it.
And when it's open, use it to do more good stuff. You know, just it's gonna, upkeep is gonna happen. You could have outreach programs.
The couch.
Couch.
That sounds nice.
Guess
we're going to the
does
couch.
remind me though. I've been thinking
couch
about
calls,
something. Like
What's that?
I mean, I don't have any.
what
but
you call like
Dr. Bell is
foods
taking care of like this ice
for
store.
those who need it. Sort of community community
Oh,
kitchen.
like a soup kitchen?
Soup kitchens.
Well, not just
communal
soup.
kitchen?
Oh my gosh.
They are
Well,
places
no,
to help
they're
people.
just called
Homeless
soup
shelter?
kitchens, really.
They-
Homeless
the
shelter,
places-
food
Not
bank.
necessarily a
Sort of.
shelter. This is
Food
just more
banks.
way to
They
get
give out
food.
food on weekends to people.
I have a friend who's been helping to organize efforts.
I know who can get us some soup.
for something like
Oh, that's
that.
nice.
They
It's about 4 months.
have been
But
struggling
it's
to
like
keep it
Campbell's
going.
chicken noodle.
It's a
It's a little,
difficult thing to cook
That's
for
still
that
higher
many
quality than
people,
whatever
and
corpo scrap they're peddling on,
you know,
like on a dime.
the people there
Yeah, but that's just so high in sodium.
don't always have a lot of money, but some people try to chip in for everybody.
Eat what?
And I was
Regular
thinking, what if
Like,
buying
processed,
ingredients
still processed, okay.
in bulk,
So what is
it's
your-
cheaper
what do you
that way,
enjoy?
but then also all these people that need food
A lot of
anyways,
Italian
teach
pasta.
them to
I used to
cook.
cook a lot for my family. The stuff like
You like potato?
Get them to help.
That's a good idea.
Like I like
And
potatoes.
then
when
the
they're
food is shared
fried. I don't
amongst
know if
everybody, and
texture
maybe,
like
you know,
fried potatoes. I like fried
What about, like,
potatoes.
baked
or,
potatoes?
like French fries.
it could work.
They're all right. I mean, I've made them.
Worth a
before.
try?
Yeah.
Family.
I
Make
mean,
good family dinner and good.
I'm thinking
honestly,
about it.
Sounds
I
like
mean,
a
I
good
know
idea.
a number of recipes that
Very-
are
a lot of good-
a bit
very
easier
cheap,
to
very
produce
easy
in
to
large
throw
amounts.
together and reheat. They're great for. I don't know, it was just great for my schedule. And for
I make
Difficulty
certain
would be
potatoes by coating them
finding where
in
to
hot
source
stones, and then I bury them in the ground
many
about 500 feet and let them sit there.
ingredients that are decent enough to
I guess you
cook.
could just use your geomants to go like into the.
And in large
Would that heat them
quantities too, right? Because like,
Oh no, they're around hot.
Mhm.
stone.
And also
If you
to
put
be
a
able
hot
to
stone and
keep
you
it for
use
long
enough
periods of
pressure
time.
really
I'll try
quickly,
that.
Yes,
That sounds
yes,
good.
and
then you pull them
should
back out.
be
Really
good, healthy meals
buried baked
for the
potato.
people who need it.
Nutritious.
Same thing
yeah.
I do with brisket,
Next time-
actually, which I'm starting to learn how to do that.
Travel meals.
You have to like
Portable?
I don't
Yeah.
see. I
Well,
don't
we
know how
have
to do all the
brisket.
powders and
No,
stuff.
no,
That's
like-
my girlfriend's
oh,
job.
we
She
don't
does all
sorry,
that. I
maybe-
just put it at the ground.
Wrong words.
We didn't really get too much meat in the city.
Food you would eat
we got a lot of
before you're
fish.
about
We
to
were-
go on a
we were
long
close to
journey,
sea, but-
and it might be several hours before you get a
lot
chance
of
to eat
actual
again,
meat.
and you need to
Right.
put in as much nutrition as you can,
When I was
so
a
that
kid,
way
we
you
had
can
birthdays and stuff like that.
get through
We had a lot
hard
of
day's
sheep
work,
and potatoes on the
or
farm
travel,
when I was a
or
kid,
whatever you
so
need.
Okay, that's cool.
I worked that till I was
Right,
about
just grew
yeah,
up in
okay.
the suburbs.
12.
I got you.
I just grew up in
Not
in
talking
Orlando,
like
so it's
travel food, like berries, nuts.
In a city where I
yeah.
came from Elysium, was very much more
You don't-
or less.
I mean,
cars weren't really a thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Like coaches,
in Rostov, when you're
things
traveling,
like that, celestial
there's always
creatures.
foods that are good to keep in your pack.
Most of them had wings
Things that you can
anyway,
snack
so
on that
people
can help
didn't
get you
really
through the
walk
day
much.
before
What's that called?
you make camp.
Trail
mix or
People like
something?
me,
Trail
that
mix.
didn't have wings,
I
but most of
guess.
them use their magic to get
Trail
around anyway.
food?
So
It's like nuts and dried fruits.
Yeah,
together.
Things that are easily kept
I grew
for
up
multiple days.
inside,
Dry foods,
like a moderately
and
sized city
dried
on the
nuts,
coast.
berries.
We had cars, adverts
Not so
everywhere.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Though,
the more
I
populated,
have found
like
that some of
non-industrial parts of the
the
Sierra.
things that people prefer down south,
So we weren't a hive city,
or
we
in
didn't
the
have the-
kingdoms
almost
to
like
the
the
south,
far deep waterfront where there's
where
less
I grew up,
buildings.
they prefer
and
different
more
foods.
Small time.
Yes. You ever been to Bridgeport?
It gets really cold where I grew up, so
Okay. It's very similar to Bridgeport.
can't
but way more
always
unfair.
keep these things, but
especially in
it
areas.
also means that
I mean,
sometimes
we
you
had
can
ads
pack
that were put up in
other things.
using minor illusions on walls that would say buying potions here or selling magical
Well,
Yeah, we just
wares
had
here.
LED
You figure some of that out?
holograms and stuff like that.
I'm
for
sure
the
there's
places.
actually like plenty of people.
like
who would
Med
be
Hall, the
happy
big
to help you.
the big medical corporation loved pressure like
I've
pushing
been
their,
thinking
like,
about it.
pharmaceutical
And
stuff on people's
my
faces
friend,
if
she
you're downtown.
mentioned it, and
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've been
I'm not
going
very
in as
good
there
with
the last
much
few
else,
years.
so I thought
I
maybe
was
this is a
roaming
way I
around
could
for
help
about
her.
5, getting through
Yeah,
it.
yeah, no,
Sure,
Mostly annoying, but you know, it's a place.
Not a bad idea at all.
If you guys,
Definitely say that
if you guys
much.
need help,
I've been a few times.
phone me up.
I was
Maybe,
there for a month,
though.
but didn't.
Regular
lend a hand.
training
I'm
should be in the
sure
mornings.
you
I
would.
should be able to get somebody to handle the firearms training. I'll bring food for anybody who comes.
That's people
Tomorrow's
involved
training in the mornings. I'm bringing boba for everybody who
people they take
trains.
in.
So,
Provide shelter for a lot of those people,
Tomorrow
whether or not
morning,
they're
I might
actually involved in
be-
the gang. But
Maybe I'll be there.
a lot of them there.
I'm going
if you
to-
pop
I'm
up
going
to
to
the
be on
cathedral,
Iceland.
you pop up.
I wouldn't
But,
want to make you
it'll be
uncomfortable.
all day
After
thing.
this.
I mean,
So, just message in the chat if you'll be up.
I might go steal some boba or something before I head down there.
Well, listen, I'm not the greatest at cooking, but if you need boxes moved,
Maybe.
Same here. If you
You
need
have
lots
my
of heavy
box
objects,
moving
I can move
help.
a lot at once.
I'll sit and watch.
Also, tomorrow's morning training will have boba for anybody who comes and participates.
Oh, the tea with the stuff in it.
Yeah. I'll buy a few of the like
the
gallon
little
bags.
jelly things. Yeah.
It has
I
like
have just a
tapioca.
It's been a long time
tea
since I've had
without
that.
the stuff in it. Just
That's perfectly fine. You don't want them getting stuck in you.
I don't like the.
Don't
Actually,
like them.
isn't that stuff usually
Fine, I
pretty
buy
sweet?
like 4 of the
Why
gallon.
not save it for
you.
afterwards?
Well, you're not my favorite
Because
person
you'll need
anymore
the
anyway,
electrolytes
so
and you'll need the sugar after.
Shocky balls.
So you save it for after?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I just said. Why not save the stuff for after? Or maybe I misheard.
Anybody who participates in training gets boba after.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That, and I'm trying to make some of the deep earth baked potatoes.
What?
I used to make them on. So you take hot stones and you geomancy them around baked potatoes, or regular potatoes, and then you shove them in the ground really quickly in the force compact, because it superheats them, and it makes them super tasty. I did it all the time back at the farm.
Doesn't that make him like dirty?
They come out. You put them in clean.
Okay, but you put them in clean and you surround them with rocks. It's like adding dirt to it
Yes,
again.
you put a stone, solid stone, not dirt, around them, and then you submerge them.
Stone got dirt on it.
If I encased you inside of the stone
What's
wall,
pemmican?
and I unencased you, you're not going to be covered in dirt.
I'd probably have some like, I don't know, pebbles on me.
Right? You just clean it off.
What we
and
did
then
when
you
camping, we
pop
just wrap it
open.
in
That
tin
looks
foil,
just
and then you put it in.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Disgusting.
you can
Too.
wrap it in
It-
foil.
Yeah,
You
wrap it in tinfoil. You know, something clean.
I haven't had anybody complain about the
Yeah, that
amazing
looks
baked
gross.
potatoes. Plus, you cut them open. and eat
I'll
the
have your
insides.
baked potato.
You're eating the insides, but if you want to be the weird person to eat the outside too, then go
See?
ahead.
That's how you do it.
No.
Baked potato
Dirt
sounds
wouldn't
good.
be the worst thing I've tasted.
Plus, you don't eat the skin really anyway, right? It's with
Most people don't whenever I make them, because obviously it's earthen.
Yeah. See, that's why they have skins.
You're supposed to cut it open.
Like you.
Scoop it out.
You have a skin.
Yeah, so do you somewhere.
I'll encase it in stone later and show him how little actual dirt gets
I
on
have
you.
this skin, and then
Especially if
that
it's made out
skin,
of
and
pure
then the skin
stone.
underneath that. I don't know where I'm going with this. All right. Well, I guess everyone's going out.
I'm very proud of your skin. Don't worry.
I have beautiful.
Oh wait, actually,
metal skin.
shit, wait.
Your pores are
Did
wonderful.
You talk
They're
to
so
Zeke about the
smooth.
thing yet or no?
Yeah.
No,
cool.
Sonichi-san was here.
What skincare
Over
system do
there,
you use?
or-
Like, do you use moisturizer? Like,
I use.
How do you shave?
Prestidigitation. That's I use prestidigitation.
Man, you cheater.
It's not my fault. Like, it just automatically happens.
Zeke, what up?
Yes.
Gotta someone to talk to you in private. If you got the time for it.
Sure.
Do you wanna go find somewhere to like sit down?
There's an office.
We could go to the office.
Which I can't remember which was the second door or the first
They're
door.
they're all the same door and they don't have labels on them.
I want to say it's the other direction, right?
No, I know that one back there is the medical one.
What's this one?
I don't know.
Oh,
This kind of works.
the control room.
Although the chairs aren't really close together.
The next one should be an office. We'll just go to the office.
Yeah, sure.
Like stations next to them, and it,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
looks like that's where like the council that
The
decides
evil
your fate
command
sits.
center.
See if he finds it.
Yeah. What are we looking for?
The office room. I'm pretty sure it's this one on the left.
This one? This might be the
I
guest
think.
room.
I believe it is. And then the next one is the guest bedrooms.
Pretty sure these are all guest offices.
No?
No, not this one.
No, that's
That's the hangar.
What
yeah.
is-
The hangar? I forgot we even had a hangar into here.
It's got a
Yeah, they
plane
have.
in it with
They
a
have a definitely
30-foot drop.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh.
definitely not evil spaceship in there.
And then this one of these is the global scan.
Here's the office.
That's where the council is.
Ha! This is.
Yeah, I remember it being brighter in here.
No, it's great in here. This is like the perfect amount of light.
Yeah, no, it is. Working on the computers. I agree.
Okay.
At least there's enough plants in here.
Yeah.
Do you need privacy?
Yeah. Unfortunately, me and Sakoto need some private talks with Zeke. I
Oh, okay.
apologize.
Sorry for injury.
I do know
No,
that they
it's
are
fine.
hanging
We
out
didn't,
at the
like, tell
kitchen
you.
area, though.
Fur, sir.
Yeah, if you just like continue around, if you just continue around, you'll find your next favorite person.
Hi, negative.
It's about.
I've yet to actually log into these things. Ugh. Go for it.
It's about Sen's friends.
Oh.
I got confirmation about some movement on them. Here, let me.
Should
pull
we
it
first
back up.
explain to him how we got this information? Or you, in this case?
I think I did, didn't I? We met, we met Historia in the, meat rack.
Remind me which one that one is.
Flower in her hair.
The Scion girl. The one that sort of
Ah, the small one with the blade.
kicked my butt.
Yes.
Alright. You made contact and got information.
Yeah. Turns out she doesn't want to. Well, I don't know how much I believe her on this part. But...
It's difficult to believe everything she had to say, but if we do give her some benefit of the doubt, it would make sense. And if she truly turns out to be an ally, then she could be invaluable.
Yeah.
So just like the others, she was giving an ultimatum. Either work for me or I crush you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now they let the leash go a little too much.
Something like that. She was saying that fucking...
They had an excuse to be there, and... well, we happened to be nearby, so... it presented a unique opportunity for them to talk to us. They recognized me even all messed up. It's Historia and what was the other girl's name? The one with all the fire. I don't recall off the top of my head.
I
been a
can't
moment.
remember.
She shouted it at me at one point when we were fighting, and I actually just told her I didn't care.
Fair enough.
She was trying to kill me. Kill us.
Yeah, but Fire Girl was seen in the Mirac as well.
Yeah, they both seem to
Well-
be in agreeance about this. Their desire to get away from it.
Well, one of them, yes. 2, 3, 4 start piling up, then it gets a little more... how many of them are playing along and how many of them are actually telling the truth, so...
Well, it seemed that
Historia
she
especially
didn't have
is young.
much information on.
It
But she didn't
seems
have much
like-
information on the wind guy that I fought.
Alright.
Might be a newcomer. Maybe he's more in line with the leader's mode of thinking. I don't know.
I would say to just to make things safer, not to continue to converse with her openly about any of that stuff, just in case.
We
there are people-
didn't.
This wasn't open.
They showed up at the meat rack, and given that we're both security there, and especially given my position as one of the heads of security now, I spoke to her and told her plainly that so long as she did not cause trouble there, I was not going to try to call for anyone to try to arrest her or capture her or anything. I thought that foolish and could bring more trouble upon the people there if their boss decides to, come seeking retribution.
And it's not like we have any jurisdiction over them. They fucking
Not
robbed a
in
bank in New
Zafira.
York, not Zafira.
Yeah, not like the Zafira authorities would do anything about them anyways. They don't care.
By the time they even
Couldn't happen
send
to them.
word, they'll probably get out anyways.
Yeah.
But continuing to have conversations with it might raise alarm just in case other members that don't feel the same way over here.
We took her to a private place. And aside from the two of them, I don't think we've seen any others.
That we know of so far.
That we know of, true.
I suppose so, yeah.
At the very least, if conversations are needing to happen quietly and stealthily, I have ways.
Right. Are you able to see when or feel if she's around?
No, I didn't really sense anything different about her. And, I think she is another telepath. Though her
I think she's able to just
focus
lay low.
seems to have been more into telekinesis. But she certainly managed to at least scramble our heads while we were fighting her.
So more like just kind of all over rather than focused like yours.
A bit. More focused on forward-facing fighting, I guess. He also summoned these big daggers and threw them at me, and that kind of sucked.
I can see that.
I barely remember some of it. It was a blur, but I remember that.
Alright, well, this is good information at least. But no word of what their next target is or what they're planning?
Well, that's what I was gonna talk to you about, because, yeah, we got that. I gave her a, number I have access to. It's just an answering machine. Told her to, well, leave a message, if she's feeling ballsy enough to, share us information. And, I got one a couple days ago. I have it transcribed here. I'll read it out.
Go ahead.
This is Shire Historia. It has been a while, but there is no plans and movement. The tournament that is being held and called the Cross-Continental Fighting Championships, being hosted by Miss Aurora Surrealis. The plan being is to join the tournament and bring personal stakes to Sen if he is in the tournament. I, along with others that you have fought that day, will be in the tournament, and a possibility that more of our members will be there to watch. If I find out more, I'll update you. And that's where the voicemail ends. So, we're worried that this is the tournament that Sen's been talking about. That the thing he's training for. And that he's gonna enter, find them, go off the handle again.
Yeah.
The fight's all one-on-one, hopefully not. Or at least hopefully they'll be able to stop.
Doesn't necessarily mean that in between fights they won't try to approach him.
Exactly.
Well, the leader seems to be quite vicious, meticulous.
Yes.
Likes to do things a certain way, it seems. So, and now that he knows that Shinichi's alive still, he'll probably want to be there to watch him get beaten down without even having to raise his own hand.
Maybe. He could want to do it himself.
Or, he could be joining and having his lackeys soften up the matches for him so that way he can just get to the finals. Or at least get to Shinichi. Then it's in a public place where Shinichi can't kill him, or it looks bad if he tries to, and he gets to gloat all he wants and smile and walk away.
Yeah, I also heard rumors, I'm not sure how true these are, but I heard rumors that this tournament is going to be pretty intense with the fighting. I don't know if there's going to be many stops.
It's the same one. I know he's friends with Aurora-san. They used to work together at the tavern. I forget what it was called.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
The one with all the colors.
The one that the Madi-chan used to go and visit every so often. They were all friends there, and they all worked together. So it would not surprise me. But I don't know. If it is that one, then maybe we could try to talk to Aurora-san.
Fashion designer, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
She also works at the gym at the meat rack.
Yes.
She actually helped me.
I would hate to alarm her, but knowing that...
You could give her the heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could ask her to come in to the station. She's been up here before, and we could talk. At least let her know that there might be complications.
Yeah.
Relatively vicious gang of people might be entering altogether.
Which, honestly, probably one of many.
Probably, but ones that might have more than just an intent to fight.
Yeah.
I just don't know
Alright.
what to tell Sen.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we should keep this on the down low, but
Well, he'll know right away.
Yeah, once he shows
mean,
up, if
yeah,
he sees
but-
them there, I would also
rather
be
him be
worried that he
prepared.
would cause a scene.
Yes, I'd rather him be prepared and acknowledge it before being caught off guard.
okay, but then, well, you saw how he was when he fucking caught one of them before.
And he saw how powerless he was this time.
These are the people that
fucking
took his arms. Respectfully, Sensei, I don't think he's going to react rationally.
He's not a very
And-
rational person to begin with.
I know he's not. It took a while to get through to him, but if he steps out of line, he already knows what's on the line. He told me I could trust him, and I'm gonna hold him to that. If he breaks that promise, then my deal with him is off.
Just don't want to see them kill him.
Okay. Yeah.
Neither do I. If we need to be there to support him, or stop him, then we will.
Would it be wise at all? Maybe not entering this tournament, but pretending in a disguise so the others don't see.
Maybe.
I'm open
It's
to
an
the
option.
idea.
We can,
At the very
hide in the
least, keep an
crowd
eye on
and
them.
just watch.
I don't know when this tournament will be held, though.
We could always send
I
agents that
think this-
weren't on the original.
I heard some talk of the meat rack about Aurora hosting something at the end of the month, so that might
End
be
of
it.
the month. Okay. End of the month. Do you know what days? Is the announcement for this posted
exact
somewhere?
days? No.
Oh.
As far as I know, no. I could look around,
Actually,
but
maybe Aurora-song posted something among those at Meat Rack.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Don't know if she maybe spoke about it in the gym channels.
Alright, keep me updated on that side then.
Sure. So are you gonna
Also-
tell him, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll leave that to you then.
Question is when. I'll get it done.
Not seeing anything. No, it doesn't look like she mentioned it. Oh, maybe. I'll keep looking. Worst comes to worst, I have her phone number. I can just ask her for the details.
Yeah.
She shouldn't
Yeah.
think too strangely of it.
Yeah. And if we need to get a hold of her fast or quick, probably send Maddie to zip on over. By the way, has she been just poofing by you as well?
Occasionally, she seems to have created some sort of connection with Kamidana that I have in my room, so she likes to show
Got
up
it.
when I'm there.
Yeah, she pops into my office now. I think it's the whiteboard with all of the drawings on it, but
Hopefully, Ibris Kushi does not disapprove of it too much.
well, the door does open, so I'm guessing she does get let on board. Plus, she's a child.
What does
Unless she
her
just doesn't
being a
leave.
child?
I mean, she's harmless for the most part, I think.
Oh. Here I was thinking maybe you were going to say, oh, she has a soft spot for children or something. But
I don't like
they're
to say anything
harmless.
about Miss Hybris just because she's an enigma sometimes.
I mean, she does have kids, so.
True.
I don't know.
Scary lady.
I agree.
No, it's more like the intelligence. It's not off-putting or scary. It's just she's smart. So I don't like asking questions that she said you don't want the answer to.
Oh, that reminds me. I don't think I told either of you about this. Rose-sama, a week or... no, I think about 2 weeks ago. She asked for some assistance. Wanted help gathering some materials in the ethereal plane. I've never been, so she thought it might be a good experience, especially now that I shouldn't have trouble, you know, walking among spirits. They shouldn't immediately take offense. While we were there, she wanted to go and collect something from a place within the ethereal. And while we were there, I had a chance to ask around about Iris. Someone mentioned that I should speak with a specific kind of spirit, and Iris really took to the name. I haven't felt them this excited ever. But something called quarry, like a place where people go and you know, mine stones, I
like
guess.
a stone quarry?
Kind of. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know how it's spelled though.
Oh, quarry. Well, that's spelled Quarry.
Yeah, well, I know how that's spelled, but I don't know if this is spelled something different. Because why would a spirit be called a Yeah, they say no.
Call her a quarry?
They say no. Okay, cool.
Not calling Iris song that, but the next couple of nights they kept... when I sleep, they sometimes like to show specific things or try to pull my attention to something someone might have said, and they kept going back and forth between the spirits saying quarry and another kind that they referred to as dusk. They kept showing me images of themselves and another spirit that I saw that was there the day my mom was attacked. The day I met
So
them.
Monica.
Yes.
Not a physical place.
There I saw. Okay.
Quarry?
Yeah, quarry.
Have you asked or looked inside of the library that we have on the station, see if anything pops up?
Didn't see anything.
Must not be something we've documented before.
I don't know what I'm looking for. They're a spirit associated with Dream, possibly called Quarry. Iris seems to take well to that. Oh.
Do you think that gigantic library that we went to, that we had sent the, you were there, right?
Oh, getting that,
That we sent the
potion
agents.
for him.
The oh, that one.
We sent the
Maybe.
agents. Do you think there's anything in that gigantic place? I mean, it'd probably take too long to find one book.
Yeah, it does not exactly like they have a fucking
From the reports, there were
computer
like
system.
a few billion. Yeah.
Yeah. Might be a
That's not a magic
spell.
spell. Yeah. Time for me to go and find a librarian witch or mage.
Go Dewey Decimal System.
I'm sure if we find a library witch or
It's
library fairy,
not very well. It's important, but I don't want to trouble you. But
well,
I thought
just
maybe
keep
you would like to
looking
know.
for places.
It's probably the first proper bit of information I've gotten about them that seems to fit, and well, like I said, I've never felt them this excited.
Do you feel like being in the ethereal made them stronger, or your connection deepen?
There was at one point, while we were there in the dream, this fog mist sort of rolled in, and everything started to shift around us a bit, changing, and when that happened, I felt my skin get really tingly. That was about it.
I do know that for most people, going between back and forth is dangerous. I don't know to what ends, but some of the other agents might be able to take you there, and you can kind of visit.
It would be unwise for me to go and visit so soon without a spirit as a guide. Not only am I not familiar with where things are, not all spirits take kindly to mortals.
Exactly.
Wandering
Yeah, I
around
could take
in the
that.
ethereal. You're mortal. Even if you've died.
Ish.
You're half and half, which some of them might even take offense to.
Well, everyone that I've run across has been good with my presence.
Here in the material plane, but on the other side, they tend to be a little more strict about these things. The number of comments I got as we were passing through some of the villages on our way to the dream, they, well, thought it was strange that I was there.
Usually being connected to the material still is a bad thing for most of them.
Yes.
Having some body to return to once you go back is... Well, some of them are a little more aggressive about their stance, apparently.
At least when you're there physically. You end up there normally, like you die or something. Well, they'll probably help you, if anything.
Time for a temporary spell.
I don't usually suggest separating the soul from the body and
I'm
projecting
good.
into
I'm
the
good.
ethereal.
Yeah, I don't wanna-
That's
I don't
a
wanna do that
scary idea.
I'm pretty sure Maddie accidentally did that to me once, and no, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, let's not do that.
We were supposed to go somewhere really quickly, and I'm pretty sure my body made it before I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Strange. But yes.
Well, you don't have to physically go there, but you could.
At the very
sit
least,
with,
cleanse yourself before you go. They appreciate that.
Well, usually, just keep your time low, I guess. Don't stay overnight.
Short. Yeah.
Yeah, you might not come back.
No, I know that one.
But you could also spend around those who can manipulate it. Maybe that would help.
I'm sorry?
Training with those who can manipulate the ethereal, like Andrew, Alma, Calavera.
Oh, well, there was that one time, but I don't fully understand what happened, so it was weird. That being said, have you ever partaken in ritual purification, like cleansing?
No.
Maybe you should.
I feel like that might hurt. I don't know. That
Why
sounds.
would it be more like forceful. So there's a difference between, you know, exercising and cleansing. A purification can literally just mean the energies that are absorbed into your body, releasing them.
Otherwise, who knows? Maybe it would hurt Iris. They've never bothered. Well, they were not keen on the
Where's
waterfall,
Smile?
but you know, they just don't
Sort
like
of
water
like,
much.
let's see, equipment, gear.
Well, I just.
Yes,
I don't know
sort of like the
Ryder's
lantern.
opinion on it, so I'd have to ask him. See, I think he'd probably know more about
Feel
it.
free
than
to
I do.
ask them.
So the magic tool that Calavera carries, that lantern, that's sort of a purification tool as well, in a sense. So enough souls and energy are collected inside of it, and he purifies them.
It's okay.
So maybe you should find a magic item of your own. it could be a focus or something of the sorts. Of course, you might not be. Well, you're not really fully spiritual. You're just spiritual imbued, so to speak. So, it's always different with each person. You never know until you try.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true.
Mm. You haven't had issues with Torii-gates before, have you?
No, I can pass through them fine.
Then you should be fine. It doesn't sound like Raider-san is a malevolent spirit. Maybe a little bit spooky,
chimes.
Well, he
Yes.
did really not like the idea of going to your shrine until I explained it to him.
Oh.
I think he was a little confused.
Maybe.
He's probably just way.
It's not
Are you
holy.
fine with like chimes and church bells and?
Church, yeah.
Okay. Then you're not like some of the other agents. I think
the grounds are
Alma
blessed,
can't go
but
in sanctified
not
ground.
like what you
can't
call
go to.
sanctified.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
where
yeah,
priests
but, yeah,
create areas that
blessed
keep
and
out
sanctified
fiends
are
and other
Sanctuary, yes.
different.
Spells that I can do.
Yeah.
Not
That
quite
would-
like this.
That would not be great. I don't
So
think.
if I was to bless the entire office in here, you wouldn't be able to come in.
I mean, I've never tried it before, but it sounds like probably no. I know I can't cross lines of salt.
Could always try it.
I mean, I would
That
rather
circle
not try
I,
it.
the circle I put up is can keep out certain entities in or out. It doesn't really hurt them. It just keeps them from moving.
Oh, okay.
Well, a binding spell, not a breaking spell. But after I bind them and I keep them in place, then I can exercise. But only when needed. But like I said, talk to some of the other agents and see about storing, releasing, or otherwise, depending on how your mana flows and the magic does. It's the thing. So you can't pass salt. I think Calavera's bad against chimes and bells, it seems.
Well, some spirits do have particular sensitivities.
Oh, that I know. Yeah.
And you have... What are you bad around?
Irisan just really doesn't like water, and I might
Can't
have
the rain.
Yeah, well, rain, being submerged in water. We briefly lost connection once.
Oh.
Yeah, they got really quiet.
No baths.
They were pretty upset. I can take a bath, jeez. It was
I'm just
more
saying.
the situation, I think. We were... I got stuck in a sewer, what you call the storm drain. Yeah. And all the water, and we were panicking, and I think we started to drift. It was a couple hours before I could hear them again.
Understood. Well, we'll keep that in the logs then. That way we know not sending you to Atlantis anytime soon.
Yeah, well, it's not like I'm great at swimming anyway, so I don't think you want to send me to some underwater city.
I, for one, believe it existed at one point, but just a different plane.
Always makes our trips to the beaches really awkward. Iris freaks out.
But yeah, at least now you can focus more on your tanning than your swimming. That wasn't a jab at her, just saying that she doesn't go in the water. She can focus on the sunshine.
The
Yeah,
last
silver
time I went to a
lining.
beach and...
Silver lining, because you're not focusing on swimming in the water, you can focus on the sunshine.
Maybe.
Or play volleyball or something.
Usually I just try to stay cool. not as used to all heat.
At least you can self-cool.
Can now.
Yeah, you're lucky for that. God, in the summer? Oh, awful.
But what do I do in the winter?
See, that's the time where I can sanction
Put on layers like the
Sakoto
rest
to
of
make
us.
snow cones.
I quite like the snow, actually.
She's got a point, though. You can keep putting on layers. You can't take layers off once you get down to, like, your last layers. The heat sucks.
Yeah.
Then again, the cold really builds up on my armor, so... I don't like
So I just
icy
gotta put you in a
environments.
freezer. Gotcha. Understood.
I mean, I can drop the
Strangest
armor and
memories
just have to
of
cast new ones. I almost got frozen by a dragon, okay? I don't like cold.
Oh, fuck, yeah, fair enough.
Wait, what?
Long story about an ice witch and a dragon on a bridge.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, she summoned the
That takes
dragon.
like a night.
Wow.
Oh.
It's almost like I was one in the museum.
That's news.
There was no
Good
princess.
point.
The dragon was definitely not really there. It was summoned, and it was magical.
Oh.
Somebody else killed it. Wait, no, I did kill it.
Oh.
I had help. But do you remember Noah? The shield. Did you meet? No, I don't think you did.
Briefly. I don't think they liked me much.
He doesn't like a lot of people much. He's kind of just bound to one person and likes them only. Tolerates other people. He's getting better at it. But
what was her name? Your little friend with the big glasses. The one we had lunch that one time with. Her and your other friend. The one with the hood.
Oh, yes. Well, they're all doing their own thing right now. Sabbaticals, some of them going back to Elysium. I haven't talked
Listen.
with...
Rasha-sama. She is... Isn't she marrying your friend?
Yes.
Whoa.
Congrats.
No, it was a long time coming, honestly.
Oh.
Rochelle and I kind of were the reason that we broke a long time curse that was on her. Those two had always been...
Oh. Bad luck.
Very much so bad luck. And that was the only thing holding them back, at least I believe. Being able to finally be true to their feelings for each other in the long run. Took me a while to figure it out, but once I did, I saw it, and yeah, it was there.
That's cute.
So, but Rochelle does come on the station with Delilah sometimes, so she maybe might drag her to beach day. Who knows? It's
Been
kind
a
of
long
odd.
time. Actually, now that I think about it, I think that day with you and the others eating lunch, and when you introduced us, I think that's the only time I've ever actually seen them. Either of them. What? The two girls. The one with the glasses. I don't remember her name either.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Like, why am I only remembering Noah's? Oh, she's been at her sabbatical that long, and I'm only remembering, like, her last name.
It's not really that important.
But yes, her, Noah, Sienna, and Delilah. They were the ones that were with me on the bridge with the dragon.
Oh. Oh.
Me and Noah ended up grabbing both sides of the dragon's snout, jumping and helping with a stone spear, pulling it down.
Jesus.
Oh.
You gotta do what you can against a large creature, so
yeah.
use
Yeah.
the environment. But back to the topic on hand about me being bad with ice. I got eaten, almost frozen by a ice dragon. The ice witch almost put a sword through me.
Oh.
Yukiona shot an icicle into me. Half of that was Percy's fault. Still blame her, by the way.
Fair.
Oh, I had forgotten. Oh, now I feel really bad. I'm sorry. Earlier, the ice.
I'm used to it by now. I'm just
Forgotten
bad
about
with
your
it.
sensitivity.
That's fine. You're supposed to try to take advantages where they are.
I wasn't even trying to take
Extreme-
advantage. I just feel like a jerk because I forgot.
You're not going to break me with a little bit of ice buildup. But it is annoying. It does build up on the armor quickly and weigh me down, so that's why I had to disengage through the stone and leave the ice.
I just thought maybe once the cold started to get through, you'd have to move. Kind of hurts after a while.
Oh yeah, the armor starts to get too cold and you have to either get rid of it or put up a new wall. But, you know, usually keeping a heat stone or something on you afterwards. Don't want to be caught out.
What the fuck? Hope you're okay.
I've heard that it's cold in the ethereal plane, though. Is it?
I mean, some places, yeah. Some places, no. It's kind of just the lack of anything. Your mind tends to treat that as cold.
Ah.
When
Certain
it's not
spaces do
really.
feel a bit hot in a strange way.
Empty without being empty.
Yeah.
Not even, well, I guess not even really empty. It's like there's something else there. Maybe that's just the whole plains.
Oh, like when Maddie's actually there, but you forget she's there, sort of feeling.
Kind of, guess.
Or if you were to watch me and be invisible. Like, I feel a presence, but it's a space.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't quite place it. It's like you forget about it immediately.
Yes, maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, it is a plane of existence that's supposed to be hard to figure out and grasp anyways, but at least it's not pandemonium.
I wouldn't. What? Oh. Wow. I guess. I wouldn't exactly call it all that different from our own plane, just has different people in it. And some different rules and scary things. that
Definitely different
will
laws.
eat you.
Yeah, so just like our place.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm. Just a little more wispy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, got all the information logged and I sent it to the station, so I should be able to pull it all up. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go see what the others are doing and let Shinichi know that I need to talk to him at some point. Before he figures out all of that information.
Mm-hmm.
It would be better
Oh.
if it came from you, I think.
Yeah, don't worry, he won't be running off just because. He's kind of past that. He's agreeing to the training, so.
Okay.
I'll contact Aurora-san, see if I can find out when exactly this tournament is going on, and if you need someone to blend into the crowd, I can find something to wear. The old gear ought to work, actually.
You and some of the agents that were not involved in the first meeting or in the meat rack.
And I am speaking with a few people on the protective gear that I agreed to.
All right, perfect. Keep me in the know. Let Aurora know if she needs to contact me directly. She can.
Hi.
She has my number. At least she should. Last time.
Yeah, this place really does give off evil vibes.
Right?
You have your heelys on.
Yeah, I clearly. Totally meant to.
Oh my god, what? I want, man. That's cool. No, I fuck up. I don't know.
Like that, but you have more
Not
control
really.
and less control.
I've also tried it and just like fucked up with it. Do they go back to the training room?
I don't know. I don't see any of them. It is getting pretty late.
Sworn I heard
Honestly.
Kiki, but at the same
Thinking
time,
about
Yeah, it's
heading back and getting some
yeah,
rest.
I'm gonna be back on the station.
Mhm.
Actually, yeah, I'll message Shinichi and have him meet me on the station.
Sure. I think it's probably out of time anyways.
Yeah, I'm tired anyways. I should Aurora soon try to get that information. Back to the surface.
To the Stargate. What's that?
Go in there.
I know.
I like the new portals. They look clean.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen it.
I got to actually touch someone and not hurt someone. I'm so happy.
You figured they get at least the enjoyment out of that, yeah.
Sakoto.
You want to do that, and I forgot because she made a comment about not being hugged ever, and he was just like, "Oh, that's sad." He goes, "I want to keep them."
Yo, we're talking about brain
It
freeze.
just takes long.
26.
That one has actually experienced Sakoto giving him secondhand brain freeze.
What?
Early on when they were training to help motivate Sakoto because she's not a mind link. It was just her experiencing brain freeze and her powers just reacting.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You gave him a contact high brain freeze.
Basically, by being close enough to her, yeah, he started getting a headache.
Very nice.
Have you ever seen that scene from Logan?
I've seen the movie. Which one?
The one where Dr. Xavier is having a seizure.
Oh, he's having one of his episodes. Yeah.
He's having one of his seizures, and everyone around him is also freezing up.
Yep.
Think like that. It's someone experiencing a brain-based sort of dysfunction, and that reverberating across anyone nearby. That one felt that way.
Awful.
Yeah, I know. It was awful. She gave him brain freeze.
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever
brain.
you were doing that, I was really tempted to touch your hand to see if I would freeze.
It's not instant, but it's pretty fucking cold.
What's your freezing temperature at?
He's acidic.
in nature, so I would
So
have to do more
you would
research.
have to be extra. You would have to do a little extra to freeze them.
I think, yeah.
He also has a
There's,
memory, so I need to do more research on his
Do
actual
well
material.
in cold, not with hot.
Protected, nerd.
But no, I mean, eventually, like, it's still dork.
It's almost like the material you're primarily made of is really good at conducting heat and
my favorite
cold.
Aegis ship.
Because cold is,
Well, I mean, it plays into the
heat
whole
is not
light, aversion to light.
Well, so cold is not technically the opposite of heat. Cold is the absence of
This
heat.
man's faceplate.
Andrew
Look at
already
this man's
has a
faceplate and
work
say you don't wanna
husband,
kiss him.
though. It's not him.
Look at his faceplate.
What the?
Look at that mouth.
It's very kissable. That mouth so kissable.
Dude, all I can think of is if you guys
Fine,
see
it's
those
such
like little.
Damn. I can't believe
know,
you
I
just
like this
punched him like that.
Oh my god. I still
Don't
need to
do
get
it.
my water.
Oh,
That fucking
that's
hurt.
like the illegal. That's like the illegal
Wait,
lightsaber
Koi,
move.
turn this way.
Where you just
where you just like you turn off the lightsaber, you put it up right against them, and you turn it on.
Sakoto has done this before.
Zeke's kind of the...
She held her
Fuck you
fist.
up, dude.
So the
Oh,
whole
fuck you
the
up.
whole thought process is she's basically storing up like that psionic energy in
Like
her
kinetic
hands
energy?
and then releasing it.
He has this
She
one
tends
where
to
he does-
punch with it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
I realized
extra
I can do
force,
this.
and also it acts as a sort of like a lot of her powers are based around how easy they are to use is based around how well she can sort of mentally
Yeah, then he
visualize
just
what
goes
she's
through the
doing,
wall, he's just like,
and
"Sorry, I was just trying to
combining
do
that with
Yeah.
a physical action
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier.
makes it a lot easier.
to
And
do.
there's my
No,
exit.
that's why when she was first doing the
I'll plug that in,
cryokinesis,
it's not gonna work.
she would chew spearmint gum. And she would
'cause
think
it makes her
cold
mouth
thoughts.
Okay,
Yeah, because she was and she would focus on like specific memories of when she was little, and she would run outside in the snow, and as she would look at her hands as they got colder and colder and colder, her fingers turning red, and then she had to learn how to not overdo that because she also started to actually freeze her hands.
Oh, to get fucking frostbite.
Yeah, no, she could quite literally hurt herself with this power. She has done so in the past. That's why sometimes if you see her kind of like shake her hands a little bit after, that's
it's like
because it
warming
is starting.
them up.
Yeah, it's her kind of like trying to get the blood flowing again because it has cooled her hands because it is also cooling down the air near her hands.
Yeah.
Understandable.
What Heidi did today at the
Visualization
mall.
is important.
She's like, I'm gonna smack you. I was just like, don't do it. Don't give me what I want.
It just looks like you're shooting at like Spidey whips when you do that.
That's the taste of 5 gum.
I'm just glad you guys were on so late today.
So wait, hold on.
I'm stealing your Riz.
Not my Riz.
No. What is
She's
that
Zion.
with Zeke?
The
Yes.
anti-Riz field.
You're not getting anything out of it. Zeke's...
Gummy doesn't have
that's
a
just
brain.
Andrew.
Do you have a mind?
You have senses.
Come here for a second. Oh, there's a whisper function.
Are you a thing that can think? It doesn't work.
Book? Yes. But he's weird because he's a gelatinous cube.
Oh, I'm well aware. Trust me.
Yeah,
I read
I
your
know.
sheet. Yeah, no, you're fine.
I know.
Yeah, no.
I'm trying to see if you can read
They have
my
a
brain
mind.
thoughts.
Probably it's just different textures. People who are synthetics, their minds feel different than somebody who's like, jelly, where it's they're thinking with their entire body rather than just their head. Synthetics, she tends to describe their thoughts as very sharp and quick and staccato.
I feel like if she were to try to read his thoughts, it would be very muddy.
Mm-hmm. Like listening
Very
to somebody like, I wonder what's for
It's
dinner
like-
today.
Listening to 10 different people in 2 rooms over.
Interesting.
And they're all saying different things. Silly. I love Fuck, flavor text.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's it. That's all I needed you for. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Your
What does that
Riz!
do? What is that?
So this is a...
I don't have any.
That's what you thought.
What are you taking?
You have 0 Riz now.
What are you taking?
So Sakoto is bonded with a spirit, a quarry. She is half spirit, and one of the things that has enabled her to do is to manipulate and pull upon sort of the ectoplasmic energies and the essence that sort of sustains ghosts outside of the ethereal.
Okay.
So one of the fun things she can do is if a spirit is, weak or weakened, she can take the stuff that is sustaining them and keeping them, in the material and pull it from them and kind of shunt them back into the ethereal.
Okay. I was gonna ask something, I'm not gonna ask that.
But yeah.
It is something to do with a very specific counselor.
Is it McKay?
But I don't... No, it's Jonas.
Jonas? Technically, yes. She could send him back to the ethereal. I believe. Because he is a ghost, he is a spirit who is maintained, a spirit of the dead that is maintained by his ectoplasmatic energies, as far as I understand it. But yeah, she can. If he were to be weakened, she could pull that from him and potentially cause him to, get stuck back in the ethereal plane for a while.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Sakoto's a little more scary than I thought she was.
Specifically to spirits. That's like she is a character who is designed specifically to. That is like her niche. Is spirits. Other things like she could fight it, but she has no like particular advantages towards. But spirits are something that she has spent a large amount of her life studying and learning about. And then her power set, the things that she has trained and inherited from the quarry, and her psionic abilities. Being able to punch a fucking ghost is very useful.
Fuck yeah.
Casper, the friendly ghost, did not expect to get decked in the jaw.
Okay.
Jesus.
So, I think I'm gonna get off soon and do more art fight. I need to punch more people in the face.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm gonna go scrungle over here.
Yeah, monster efforts are abundance. I don't remember if she was finishing that one up, but she was doing her coloring on some of the pieces.
Ow! Oh, what
That's bad.
is Gum doing?
Broke his brains
Is Gum doing art fight?
Leak it out of his
No,
ears.
she was working on some personal art.
I was gonna beat her up.
I mean, you can ask her, but I don't know if she'll have time right now because she's working on a commission.
No, she's busy. Don't make her do it. If she had
Every time.
Look, that's
every time they get together,
shit
it's
posting.
just something new.
And then she's working on some community comics.
Awesome. Oh, dude.
I mean, you're always feel free to draw.
Yeah.
Doc Val getting some predicaments in her lab.
Hello, Miyabi.
Her testing.
Did you pose my fucking you son of a bitch! You will fucking kill you!
She's always up to something. I'm something.
She's always doing something? Is that what you said?
She's always doing something in the lab. I am something.
What? No, don't take my Tims.
Let me get my sticky fingers all over your Tims.
Yo, creases, Jays.
Oh, dude, these are his fucking work boots. They're creases.
Yeah, they're wet. To run your Jays.
You got your head out, sir.
What?
You thought you could stay in Olympus and you'd be safe.
Him. Oh god.
Hold on, no, I got you.
It's a woman. You must run, Andrew. You are afraid of them.
Oh, that didn't work out very well.
You need to do that thing where you don't fall apart until after she turns back around.
Yeah, after she shoots the thing, then.
And then you fall apart.
What did you do?
Just the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
There's one thing about all my characters.
What?
They all have ponytails.
Oh, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
I like that hairstyle.
No, they don't.
Fair enough.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Zeke has a long ponytail.
The fact that it happens when you
Oliver has
release
a
the
long
button is
ponytail.
the confusing part.
And Cortez has a high ponytail.
Wait.
It's messy, but it's a ponytail.
Wait, let me see. He does not.
Yeah. He has
Those
it
are
tied up.
some good sword noises. They're like really heavy though.
Yeah, they are very like.
I try to make
Yeah.
separated if possible.
Mm-hmm. I need assets for Cortez's hair down, though. That's the day that everybody's gonna be like, holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Why did you whisper
From through
that
this at me earlier because they were mucking about in it and they let me clone it because they're putting this in their world.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait to. His hair's gonna be pretty long.
It's a good good practice
Can't
for
stop giving my
Firebird.
characters fuck ass bombs.
Why would you say that? Why would you assume that I'm going into Firebird? Why would you say such a thing while I'm still streaming?
What do you mean?
Hi stream, hi chat, hi chat, hi chat. Hi,
It's a stream theory.
Oh, this is theory, just
I'm
a
gonna beat
theory
the
that I
It's a
have.
theory, just
Just
an
a
RP
theory, just a theory
I
that I
finished this
have.
model recently and I'm very
Just a theory.
I need to get a different dress.
Jeez.
Ooh.
An RP theory.
I textured her all by myself.
No, they're all just saying, I heard nothing. We heard nothing.
Do you recognize the arms?
You better not chat, otherwise she'll freeze your brain too with her
True. It's
brain
true.
freezing
True.
power.
I'm gonna eat your
I
arms.
don't
and
actually
mine.
know where the joints are from.
I beat the shit out of some Liza P models.
Ah, okay. I haven't played-
happy.
I've only watched people play it, so.
I like how
It's almost like
her joints are
just a
all
little bit too long with the way that she's done the whole Fizbone thing. Like I can't
cute.
Mhm.
I might try to use her
Oh, I see.
because as I pull the blade out, it stretches.
Please, Cortez for Eden. Just this outfit.
Whereas normally my hand would be here.
Who is this piece of shit anyway?
I beg
I
you.
ain't never seen this dude.
I'm gonna change his. I'm gonna flip flop his.
him.
I'm gonna flip flop his personality and be like the nicest person ever. Super sweet.
Fucking.
Jonathan.
Alex
made me a
Sorry.
Minecraft skin. Dude, what?
Sorry, I have a personal love-hate relationship with that name. I can explain it some other time.
Okay.
It's
My
nothing.
DMs
It's
are
nothing.
open?
It's nothing personal. Genuinely, it's nothing personal.
My DMs are open?
Yes.
Omoewo, Shinderu. It's
Text
nothing
me?
personal, kid.
I'll text you.
Please?
They got their pager right next to them. They're ready to.
It's a name that I have a very visceral reaction to every time it's said for a very, very, very
I'm
specific
sorry?
reason.
People have been calling him John mostly.
Oh, I'm
Is it that one
aware.
or is it Jonathan?
Johnny Boy.
That one, the one you just said.
Okay. So it's okay. Bailey calls me JJ.
That's fine.
Someone
start
calls me
calling you-
Johnny.
I'm gonna call you Johnny Boy from now on.
Get Johnny boy.
Taking your Tims.
I can't say the other things
Let me
because
just-
Oblivious is still streaming, but I'm gonna.
I bet you
I'm
those
gonna
shit
do
saying
it.
it's steel tipped. Just cuts the front of your
I'm
Tim's
gonna
off.
do
I'm gonna call you
They
Johnny
are
Boy.
actually
Don't you
canonically
worry.
they are steel-toed.
Come on, Johnny Boy. We
Yeah,
got
try?
work to do.
Oh, yep, there you go.
He's just like, you know what? If I could have one
at
extra
30K.
weapon on my body, that's fine
That
with
is
me.
30K. That is a
30K.
$30,000 bunny.
El conito.
30K. Check out my 30K. Do you love her?
Johnny Boy.
See, now I'm gonna have Mars have a robotic bunny, but it's gonna be an
Ow.
explosive.
Cutting people with
What the
swords hurts them, you
Yeah.
know? Ow.
Check this out.
People die when they're killed.
Wait, undo it and be like, do you see this here? This is your diagnosis. It says you're a bitch.
All right, I should probably go because
See this?
tired.
You're
and-
braggy.
Oh my god, I fucking worked.
Proud of you.
I should put a blindfold on me.
July 4th? That is unpatriotic.
Motherfucker, I'm Canadian.
Dude,
that would stop us.
No, didn't you have the first off then?
You got your Canada Day.
Yes, I did. I did.
Yeah, so you had your fucking Independence Day.
Only because my work was really nice. Otherwise, I would have worked on it.
You just don't know I can.
It's not a bank. It's not like it's. I don't think it's
I
a.
can't hear you over the sound of the maple syrup in your mouth.
Well, I mean, I work at a fucking restaurant anyway, so we don't fucking
Serial bomber
stop
and
on
Indeed?
bank
No.
holidays. We go.
Don't worry about it.
Busy
Just
days.
don't worry about it. I'm not explaining it. That is not something I'm going to talk about on stream.
Technically.
I think.
What I was thinking about doing.
Good to see you.
I think I'm gonna wrap up for the night.
Good to see you.
It would be the rainbow.
Yeah. I can finally start making Aegis lobbies again because I have Wednesdays and Thursdays off now.
Why are we?
Go to the About Me down beneath the
I
channel,
got
and
my
that one
preferred
should
schedule. I
work.
can code Aegis lobbies again.
Yeah, that should.
So bad because I've
Yeah,
been
that should work.
neglecting Aegis lobbies. Because I've been
Fine.
busy or I've been sick.
That's
If not, just copy the link.
Busy and sick, that's
Yeah, that
fine.
Discord link should work. Just copy that Discord link and put that code into
If all of them showed up at once,
in Discord.
Well, I'm a recruit. Or not a
We
recruit.
have
I'm a
50 recruits and agents and other.
I need someone to make me learn how to shoot a gun.
We have like 6.
I've been considering it for Sakoto. Can you imagine how terrifying it would be for Sakoto to have a gun?
Dude, I'm gonna.
Sakoto's got
I'm gonna
be
give
like
him a
this, the
split
beach.
gun.
She's got.
This is gonna be my beach, one of my beach days, like this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
What
a
the
different
fuck
song.
happened to you?
I'm Mini Kaya.
Mini Kaya.
Yeah, I'm Mini Kaya.
Share.
No, talk to Tiberius. I'm sure he'll be happy to.
Tibby. I haven't met Tiberius, I don't think.
The Titanic. He'll be happy to show you how to shoot a gun.
Titanic is wild.
Titanic.
Call him
Yeah,
Tibby
that's-
Tibby Toes.
Titanic is his most recent nickname that's stuck.
Because I think of the.
Because Gloom
bird.
has insisted on. I get the meme.
Hibbers.
I get the meme. I get the meme.
Welcome to my domain.
She's white now.
Shit, she's unstoppable.
I'm Virgil.
More melanin in
That's
that
the
bitch.
joke.
So much motivation.
That's the joke. This is her recolored to look like Virgil.
God damn it. No
When you
shit.
unlock the alternate
Yeah.
skin in the fighting
That's
game.
why. That's why she's
It's
got the lock.
literally
You
the
not know
toggle
lock
is just
trigger?
it's a picture of Virgil doing the whole like creepy smile with the thumbs up, and it just says motivated.
Motivated.
I'm motivated.
I'm motivated.
Now I'm motivated.
What's wrong with this character?
With mind bullets. That's telekinesis.
I have
I
nothing
think
to
you
use
mean
it
with
for.
judgment cuts.
No, because
Why do I get
Sakoto
the feeling
Sakoto
that
doesn't
you're
need a gun. 'cause
alchemist
They've got
or-
mind bullets.
I think I'm an alchemist.
That's
getting heavy
telekinesis,
artificer.
Ain't no
Sakoto.
way.
Artificer vibes.
How about the
Yo, I
power
vibe with that outfit.
Sniper.
to move?
Thank you. It's thank you.
I like the cut.
Very nice.
Oh,
is that
that's
a snake? Is that
oh
a snake?
God,
is
what is the name of that set?
fucking Scarf. I love
The
that.
fucking
Angel.
top
That's
is
awesome.
Oh God, I'm trying to remember what set that was from. Top is.
Red on black, friendly Jack. Red on yellow, deadly fellow. So it's a non.
I don't remember.
She's a coral snake.
I was gonna say yeah,
She's
she's a
venomous.
non-venom. But she's got the wrong colors.
It's no, it's hard to see in this map because of the lighting. There is red. It's dark.
The red is in between the yellow.
I
the
can't
black.
grab
Okay.
it.
I am going to wrap up
Okay, hold on.
and go
Hold on.
raid somebody.
Check.
I'm very hungry. I need to go.
I love it so much. My favorite.
Oh my goodness.
I like that.
I love it so much.
Okay.
Hold
I'm gonna
on.
call
You
it.
find this
Ow.
cool
It
looking.
breaks.
I also want water and foods.
Yeah, I kind of want to make myself.
Turning off the. Going to turn it back on. I have leftover spaghetti.
We just raided him recently.
Yeah, we went to a restaurant today.
Fuck it, go get Kana. Kana is playing Mecha Break.
Dude, I ate sushi for the
Oh,
first
she's
time
doing
ever.
character
I
customization?
wish, but
I actually don't know what this game is. I've seen people talk about it, but I don't actually know what it's like. Anyways,
I figured out recently.
I want give me that
grew out
gun.
of
Steel set?
being
No,
allergic to
not
shrimp,
allowed.
so I can eat
Anyways, I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna go make some food. Y'all take care.
And then
I don't know if we'll have a stream tomorrow.
And then
Maybe not. We'll see what happens. I might work on some stuff. I might go take care of some stuff. I don't know. If you guys subbed today, thank you so much for the subs and for all this love and support. I'm sorry I was really bad about checking and thanking you guys in the moment. So if you're still here and you subbed today or gave a gift sub or anything else like that, or even recently, honestly, thank you guys so fucking much. I beg your forgiveness.
You never seen Cat in the Hat?
Anyways, until next time,
Cat Returns.
y'all take care. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful night. Bye.
Imagine this is.
Pyro, you fucking lining that shit up every time. What a fucking G out here.
Original Cat in the Hat.
The original Cat in the Hat.
I clap for you, Pyro.
I've heard many things about your case. You're one fish.
All right, y'all take care. Bye.
No legends. Tippy tappies.
What happened here?